We're back. Alright, so.
Oh, you should have got your glasses.
Oh yeah, no.
You should always wear glasses now.
Hey, I don't need them, okay? I wear them because I want to. I totally need them.
For character. So
And
this
it
character.
gives
Yeah.
you some more authority.
More authority.
Yeah.
More authority.
Yeah.
More on the book as well. Just like,
Just can't take you seriously without your glasses.
Yeah. Okay. So, so before the break, Jorn kind of like came out, leaned over, saw Ziraj at the bottom level, like next to the drumming chest table. I don't know what this sound is.
Where are we?
And is looking to the left, sees the ashes on the stairs, and sees you.
holding the ashes.
Yeah, with holding some ashes still. Niall the Nimberite, and these two guys are actually out of view, Silas and Arium. And he kind of like closes the book,
I'm
looks straight at you.
We were loud.
What mission did you say you were on?
The mission to burn the castle hunter's house down.
Well, now we're on a mission to walk up the invisible stairs after a drink.
Did you hear about? We did quite.
Steps
good
back
stuff.
and closes the door.
I don't know if that's good.
Can I insight whether he might have believed that?
Make an insight check.
He's smart enough not to take
Oh, that's
on
really low.
5 people. What is there?
6.
Yeah, he stepped back into his reading room.
Okay, hold his resolve.
I'm gonna try and sneak up to the door so I can like listen through the door.
Which way did the door open?
Inside into the reading room. You're trying to
Yeah.
make a perception check.
13.
13. Nothing. Through there. Quite heavy. Oak. Wooden doors. Nothing you can.
What should I do? I'll go and check, make sure everything's alright. I'll call it. But I get some more stew.
I'm going to lean over the banister and just be like, oi! Let's move. Let's just not disturb him again.
Right, come on, let's go. Go down and make sure Zeresh is alright. Go down and make sure Zeresh is alright.
Ziraj kind of like stands up, looks up. Oh, fuck. Looks
Actually,
around.
there is there's a little spiral staircase, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks around. Kind of like recompose himself. Sorry.
Yes. Look at the floor this time.
Starts climbing up. Comes up all the way to where you are.
I did. They're dusted. You can see the stairs now.
Okay. Go for my back. And starts going with a 14. And there is advantage. And reaches where you guys are. So what happened there?
Oh, he came out, and I think I told him on the lie pretty well that we were still quite drunk. And if anyone asks, our last mission was burn down the castle at his house.
Just going to lean over again.
We're all next to you now.
Oh, they're all at the top. I thought you were on the stairs.
Well, I mean, Arian, unless you are doing something different, you are the one that is very, like, further away.
No, I'm just looking over the balcony because I guess I can see them down there, right?
Yeah, you can.
Here with my bow.
Yeah, because it's all invisible. So, and because you're in this half ledge, you can perfectly see everything that happened back there.
Look, I'm not fully convinced we got away with that one.
Absolutely did not. We need to move quickly. Doesn't matter. Whatever he's going to do, he's going to do now. We're on the clock, so.
Well, not if we get him. First, I do have a boomerang. I'm Do it really fast.
There's no evidence for your ability to throw that boomerang, which I would put stock in at this point in time.
Up then.
Right. Let's go.
As you're going, climbing the last few steps to stand where Arion is, Ziraj, which was at the back, kind of like stops for a second and looks towards the bridge to the small tower. He's the only one that has like an angle at it because of how the ledge is. And then, wait.
What?
Company. And kind of like gestures to everyone that is there, like right at the top of the stairs.
Coming from across here.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Company.
How many?
Halfling. He kind of like stands there, trying to look like normal, because obviously a halfling can see him.
I got this.
Who's taking the lead here?
No, you haven't. Let's see who it is first.
I come down and have a little poke.
Kind of little poke, and you see a halfling walking all the way. He's looking at Ziraj, and as you kind of like poke down, looks immediately at you. Appears to be a female with like long, abundant, bushy, like swirly hair.
Is that look like a mage, maybe?
And she's wearing what appear to be Zentrim, like simple robes, but with the sleeves cut out.
Male or female?
Female.
Mugi or Javier?
Yeah,
you know.
we've met them.
Yeah, you recognize her as Javier.
Are you alright?
Confidently steps all around the invisible ledge, all the way to where you put the ash. She looks down at it, looks up to you, lifts the finger, and opens the door to where Yorn is. Closes behind her. You hear Matrin talking from the outside. What do you do?
I'm going to try and listen to the conversation.
No, I will.
So you both go down the stairs with Ash, making a steady check, please.
This is important.
With advantage because of the Ash.
Stealth check as well?
Yeah, and a stealth check once you get there.
10.
You're fine.
13. Investigation, that was right?
No, that's
That's just
Yeah, that's dexterity. That's
Because we're at the top of this, like, on or up
What
the
do you roll?
stairs.
That's 13.
13. Yeah, you're fine.
And then.
And then roll for stealth as you like get yourself against the door.
You don't have advantage.
No disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
I've got that shield on my back still.
Oh,
And
shit,
you've got
yeah.
them. I should.
He's got heavy
he's-
armor. He's not wearing his pill happy.
No, you got disadvantage.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 13.
13 and
6.
okay. So as you kind of like make your way down there, Ziraj and the Nimrite make their way up to where Silas and Arion is, although Arion is on the opposite side, but they're all in the ledge upstairs now. Arion, Silas, the Nimrite, and Ziraj. You make your way downstairs and kind of like get close to the door, and Niall comes behind you, and kind of like on the last invisible step, kind of like slips a bit, tries to right himself, and kind of like clanks with all his like heavy plate armor against the wall right next to the door, like clank clank. Okay. Making a ton of noise.
What are they so big doing?
And as you make a perception check, not you yet because you kind of like got there a bit weird.
Oh, natural one. There you go.
And as you're trying to, you get distracted by Niall, and you can't hear anything because you kind of like pull away from the door. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing here now? That's it. What do you guys do? You still hear muttering from there, but you're kind of like recomposing yourself as you're like, okay.
But I did do a perception check, yeah.
No, so you go next to the door.
Stop making noise.
Yeah. Natural perception?
Yeah, natural perception.
No, I mean, can I use my natural
It's
perception?
passive.
My passive.
Oh, no, this will be active.
I
There are
got-
different DCs.
Why got 2 dice?
I don't know, I just rolled 2 dice. They were low.
Yeah, you roll a 3.
And a 5.
So you attempt to hear, and you.
It's 9 in total. For you to take 5.
So apparently there is a. All you can tell. You're good at this, but all you can tell is just that they're arguing about something. The intensity of the words being said and the cadence and everything, it feels like an argument to you, but you cannot make out the words.
They're angry. I don't know if they're both angry. One of them's angry, and the other's reacting. There's loud noises.
I say we move up a flight. That guy can have seen us from where we are, and if they're going to get themselves caught, it's better that we're just out of sight
No.
completely.
We need to keep
What
an
you're
eye
saying
on
is,
what's going
sorry,
on. We need to keep an eye on what's going on.
I don't know what they're doing, but they are putting themselves in a lot of danger for seemingly no reason.
Just watch for now. If you want to scout ahead, it's fine. I'll keep an eye on it.
I'm not going up alone.
both your passive perceptions is enough to realize suddenly the conversation dies out, and there are like quick steps moving towards the door where you are, like, and you are both like at the bottom of the invisible stairs.
Move back and just like act like I'm just like casually just waiting there.
Just looking at the frame.
I'm gonna start cleaning the stairs.
Okay, so you cycle in the stairs, and you again are standing in the landing, just looking up.
Smearing ash.
Okay.
Told
Door
you.
opens.
I told you, Ken Ormist, you shouldn't have sprinkled all this ash on the stairs.
Yeah,
It's cheating.
I'm sorry.
The trick is to drink and then try climb them when they're still invisible.
Yeah, it just
Door opens, and it's Javier there, and from her low height. Shut the fuck up. I'll deal with this. She steps into the landing, closes the door behind her, looks up, and finally sees you.
Was hiding a little bit between the slats.
Starts climbing up the stairs, 2 steps at once, like the invisible stairs, kind of like gestures you to follow. Lands, gets to the landing where everyone is. Siraz and Nimble right there, like. She comes to you. You said to remember your face. You didn't say, also, we're gonna fuck the whole thing up.
That wasn't the intention.
Your plan, quick. I cannot keep Jorn distracted any longer. He called for reinforcements.
Where's
I came to check, but they're gonna get suspicious.
What reinforcements through the portal? Is that where you came from?
We're looking for the room
What room?
to get rid of the power of the shields. We also need a ring.
If you drop the force field, you will know. We'll put everything on alert. You need to have a strike team to hit as soon as you do that.
Whose side are you really on?
We are prepared.
I just saved your ass, you idiot.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, you just calm it, alright?
Or is this just interrogation without the interrogation?
Grabs a ring. You're gonna need this to go through the teleporting circle I just came from.
Do you know where the
Argon.
eye is?
Argon is there. There's another one, and I don't know. Look. What you're after. There is a place. There is a secret vault that he keeps. Don't go to the rooms. If you confront the real mansion, you're dead. You will have to confront one of the clones, though. I don't know.
Confront the what, sorry?
The real Manchurian.
Oh, the real mansion. Okay.
Forko is there too, and the other creepy lady that watches the passage into the ether. I need to leave. I can hold them, the rest, out on this side. You're gonna need that to get what you're looking for. Go to the secret sanctum. The rune is upstairs in this big tower. But if you deactivate it before you get that, the whole place goes on alert immediately. So make your choices orderly.
Upstairs where exactly?
Top room.
Is there anyone up
On
there?
anything? How do we destroy it?
It's on it's impossible to. There is a construct workshop. There's a flesh golem. Keep in mind, be careful there. Don't activate it. This place is full of like defenses, like the one you obviously fucking activated, nicely. Or teleporter, ring, circle. There's a flesh golem upstairs. Don't activate it. Just be careful. Just don't do anything that activates things. Don't poke. Don't open things. Don't touch things.
So just tell us to do the one thing that we should do.
Yes, there's an arcane rune. It is inscribed in the back wall.
Main rune, back wall.
Top floor.
Is there a window up there?
There's a secret door leading to where the rune is. You can probably activate the secret door and find it very easy. You're gonna have to dispel it,
Just dispel what?
but you cannot just dispel it. It is very powerful. You need to deal that. You need to cast a lot of magic at it in order to deactivate it.
I guess that's where you come in.
What type of magic? Just damage magic.
If you have magical weapons, you can also hit it,
Great.
or you can cast.
I have
Or you
this.
can attempt to dispel it in order to deal a ton of damage to it.
With this boomerang.
But be careful. I know that something was trapped there with the rune and part of the force field. If you destroy the rune, something will come out. I don't know what it is.
Great.
It is from before my time.
Not an armory, is there, on the other side of the portal? Filled with magic weapons that we can use? Because I don't think we're equipped for that.
We could probably take care of the.
Not I know.
The
You
rune.
need to find the vault on the inner sanctum. That's where he keeps his stuff. There's a secret magical vault there that access to a further rune. But I don't know how that works. You'll have to figure that out yourselves.
Let's hurry.
Yes. What's our play with your?
Fuck. Just got a message. I won't be able to hold them for too long. I need to prevent people from going through the teleporter circle. Anyone that sees the mess you left there is gonna put the whole towers in red. So go now, either to the inner sanctum or the rune, or deal with your whatever you're gonna do. Do it fast and think carefully.
Can we take him?
Well,
Yorn.
I mean, it's six of you.
He's called the Terror, I heard.
He's powerful, but you should be able to take him.
What's his thing?
It's not. Let's get the eye is what we came for. Let's go to the inner sanctum, get that. Everything else is secondary at this point in time.
I need to go. She jumps from the ledge where you are all the way to the invisible stairs and lands there. And starts with a quick sprint on her step, running all the way towards across the bridge towards the teleporting circle again.
Look, if we take down the force field, so what? Doesn't matter. Like she said, everyone's going to go on all that. Something might be trapped in there that comes after us. Deal with Yorn. Doesn't help us really in the short term. The only thing I think we can do is go through that portal,
Let's go.
get the eye.
Possibly be trapped by someone who's a double agent.
Well, possibly, but if that's the case, we're already dead, really, aren't we?
This is our objective. Either we do this now or we leave.
Right. Well, lead the way. You got the ring.
Okay. I will start going downstairs.
So you turn around, go downstairs. The door to Yorn is apparently closed. As appears that Javier has managed to make him stand down. You go across the ledge all the way to the bridge, back into the teleporter ring, and you're back where the whole mess of stuff there is. But you notice now that the area around the teleportation circle has been perfectly cleaned, almost as if a burst of magic from it has like pushed everything away an exact distance.
Right, this is new for us now. We've been given direct instructions. We're not used to this kind of thing.
She's standing there now, I realize, because she gave you the ring. Are you coming now then?
Yeah. So, you said there's Manchurins here and what, 4 clones? Sorry, you spoke very quick.
No, I didn't say 4 clones. I think he keeps clones. I don't know where they are. They come in and out of the magical place that surrounds the sanctum. You have to make absolutely sure that you don't go where the sleeping quarters are. Okay, I can give you this. Once you go in there, you'll see a door. You'll be surrounded by a crystal room. This crystal looks out into the void, because this inner sanctum floats into a void of magical powers that I don't know how they work. In front of you, there will be a door. This door will lead to a main hall. In this main hall, you need to be very careful not to step in this foyer, not to step into the disc. There is a set into this floor. There is a large symbol in a black marble depicting a winged snake biting a coin, symbol of the century. Don't step into this symbol, to this disc. It is an alarm system. Also, from there, you will see doors to your left, doors ahead, and doors to your right. You want to go to the vault, the reading room. Go to your right. If you go to your left, through the double doors, you'll head straight towards Manchun's sanctum and further ahead
Can I insight check that?
into his room. Yeah,
She-
insight check.
When she told me the lefts and rights. 14.
14. You still feel the same about her, like when you first met her in the Yawning Portal. Well, when you met her in the Yawning Portal, that she's fidgety and
But I didn't see any like shift when she's like, go to the left.
yeah, nothing that catches your eye. Nothing that makes you think that she's sending you like to danger. You said, don't go through the double doors. That will lead to the main area, the main reception chamber, and eventually to Manchun's chambers. Go to the right, past the viewing room. That's where one of their clones may or may not be.
What about straight ahead?
Straight ahead there's a set of stairs. That leads to laboratory. There is it's a nice place of torture and experimentation, but shouldn't be important right now. Go to your right, past the viewing room, into the reading room, and from there, follow the stairs to the library. In the library, you'll be able to access the secret vault. There is a pattern, but I don't know it. Maybe something in the library can give you a hint.
What pattern with the books or?
The pattern that you need to draw on the rune in order to activate it.
Oh, so there's a rune on the floor somewhere.
Yeah, well, it's in the wall. there is a vault beyond. It's an astral vault that is beyond the confines of the sanctum. Look, and she goes for a second. Okay. I'm sorry, I cannot help you anymore. This is for you to do now. I will hold reinforcements if they have to come. I will run interference. And she goes back through the wooden bridge towards the area where Jorn is. Opens the door. Well, I already told you. And closes the door and
They're very loud. We're at the top
Yeah,
of
we're at the top
tower.
of the tower, aren't we?
no, you made your way all the way to the.
So we're at the tower where it's
Oh yeah. Okay. No, yeah, so you lose. Yeah, you lose track of her. And she goes.
If we're about to go through here, do you want to call the black stuff, right? Get the strike team ready. If we make it to the rune, then they need to be in position, like she said.
We're still in the tower. There's nothing coming out.
No, I know, but get them to be prepared for, they're going to need
How are we going to do that?
Can't you contact them through your magical thing?
No, not until we cancel the room.
Yeah, but we need them to be in position for when we cancel it. Otherwise, we're just trapped in here.
I know, but if I do it now, it's wasted.
No, but they need to get in position, so we need to give them a heads up. No.
How am I going to give him a heads up?
I believe you're talking about different things.
Yeah, you're
He
talking-
doesn't have a way to communicate to the Blackstaff, but he has an escape plan. As long as the escape plan works, it's fine.
Oh, okay. I thought your badge was like a magical. You could talk or something through it. No, well.
Not yet.
Right.
Well, I
Try-
can, they just haven't showed me how to do it.
Try. I've seen you do it when you put your fingers
your
on it.
badge was, wasn't
Try
it?
putting your fingers on it
Yeah.
in different
But
places.
either way,
Just try it. Go
the
on.
rune is selective.
Give it a go. Go on. Give it a go. Go on, Dave. Dave. Dave.
How do you get this open?
Everybody stand in a circle. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't want this to go off before we're ready.
Get my shield ready out.
You get the shield ready out.
How do I do it? Get shield out, boomerang? No. No, I'll stick with the hammer for now.
You want to face this way? Turn you around.
Ziraj takes his bow out. Time for revenge. And the Nimrite just.
Oh, wait. When you say revenge, you want to kill Manchun, right?
Any of those fuckers will do. As
Alright.
many as possible.
Could we let us get into the vault first and get the thing we need?
Sure.
Alright, cool. And then we can go kill Crazy.
Don't go rogue on us.
The deal is I find evidence to clear out Davil's name.
Okay.
You are wanting to find evidence to send the powers that be here. That will suffice.
Perfect.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
So everybody's in the circle.
Everyone on three, team.
So
Just holding it. making
you
noise.
hold and
Go!
you touch the ring and the teleporting circle starts. And your consciousness suddenly becomes this weird ethereal thing that gets elongated and gets sucked, and you feel like you're gonna stretch into impossible thinness, almost as an atom width, as you disappear into this nothingness. And as you get sucked, you are pulled at the speed of light, seemingly, into this weird void full of swirling magic all around you, and you feel like your body is going to disintegrate, and that's it, you'll disappear. And then suddenly you start compressing again, like everything starts feeling big and solid, too solid compared to how light you were a moment before, and you go land heavily. It feels almost like a lifetime since you felt gravity. That instant spot in the nothingness was, you could have lived there forever. It felt nice for a moment.
Does that count as a long rest?
Did we level up?
As you suddenly all land into this weird room. Let me find proper eerie music for this.
Yeah, let's go with some rush. We're gonna run, right? I'm just gonna run, follow the instructions, go, go, go. Do like a heavy pace.
Let me give you this. You see a room that is on three sides. It's a square room on three sides, like to the sides and at your back. Perfect crystal. The floor is what is some kind of like black marble, very shiny. It reflects your images very well, although as blurry things because it's black. But then you have the three walls around you, crystal, and the glass, and the ceiling is also like crystals, like glass. There's only one stone wall, also with insets of what appear to be marble veins in front of you with the closed door. And this crystal, you can just see into the void eternal. Everything outside there is the blackness of space, except there is a slow, translucent, soft, purple swirly mist kind of occupying that void into the infinite expanse. And it's kind of like being blocked or kind of embracing, hugging the walls and ceiling, the glass walls and ceilings. And you're just feeling almost insignificant there, just protected by this weird glass. There's also a sense of warmth and comfort, and the stone wall, only 10 feet across, with a door in the middle, in the center.
Is there a circle on the floor?
And there's a circle on the floor.
So there's doors just ahead, there's no doors to left and right?
Just ahead, and the walls to your side and your back is crystal, same as the ceiling, and then black marble landing floor.
Right, okay.
And this
Everyone,
is 15 by 15 feet.
nimble, right? Do not walk on that seal.
What seal?
You are standing on the seal.
Oh, the...
It's the teleportation circle.
It's wrong room.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
you,
okay. I thought you said, sorry, I thought the...
The nimble right,
Yeah.
not just
Nimble right. Don't trust Genhorn's direction.
And Zero is just kind of like looking around. Okay. Never seen this before.
Do we trust her guidance?
We've got nothing else to go on, have
No
we?
choice now, we're in.
We either do
There's
it or
no
do
map for this. You have to map it. I'm only going to give you directions because for specific reasons.
Got some paper?
Turn that around if you want to map it. Otherwise, just it's all about talking.
So first instructions. I mean, there's only one door.
So how big is this room roughly?
It's 15 by 15 feet.
Is the door in the centre of the room?
There is this glass all around you, and then the door head in the center of one of the walls.
Do you want me to lead?
Double door, single door?
Single door. So 5-foot door.
You're feeling confident?
Keep my shield out.
So the teleportation circle is on this back one here? Or is it the whole room?
The teleportation circle is in the center of the room.
Centre, okay.
Right, we're gonna go
Yeah.
soldier's pace.
Are we
And there's a door here.
fighting
Yeah.
anything we see? Is that the intention here?
Well, she already mentioned the possible clone. Or Manchun if you go the wrong way.
There could be someone else walking around.
We'll have to deal with that when we see it.
We're not going to know until we move, so let's just do go as we go.
Well, my reason for asking is where weapons drawn. We could see someone and they have no issue with seeing us.
Well, I think this is quite an elite place, isn't it?
Okay.
I think. Well, let's. I guess it doesn't take long to draw your weapons, so maybe stow them just as a point of caution.
You happy with your shields?
I'm going to keep my shield out just in case.
No. Well,
As you look to your left, you first with your passive perception, on the glass wall on your left, suddenly the purple mist kind of like opens for a bit. You know, it's swirling all the time. And you see that beyond it, there is another glass window surrounding what appears to be a piece of stone. So it's only like 5 feet away from your own glass wall. So it's your wall, there's empty space, and then there's another wall just floating there in the middle of nowhere, and there is a window there. And you see what appears to be a woman, a figure, black robed, has a bald scarred head with scars all over her scalp, and it's just looking there
Wait, from the left-hand side?
from the left hand side,
Looking where?
looking at you all, just standing there.
So let's move.
Everyone freeze.
Do a salute.
We are being watched already.
And let's leave. Already.
I'm moving. I'm going to walk towards the doors and just
Okay.
open the door.
You open the door. You open into a room that is 25 foot wide, and you open it from the center, from the 5 foot center, and 30 foot long. It's a square room.
That's not what a
Rectangular.
square is.
No, it's not. It's a rectangular room. Sorry. It's 25 by 30, so it's rectangular. And set into this, there's an alabaster floor here, and here you see a large symbol in black marble depicting the winged snake biting a coin. You recognize this as a symbol of the century, and it is carved and perfectly set in the alabaster floor with gems and pieces of gold. The wings of the flying snake appears to be like pieces of jade, expertly carved and set as essentially a gemstone, like seal.
How big is it?
About 5 feet,
Okay, so it's
and
like
it's
bang
right in the center. So between you have 25 feet wide
Yeah.
in the square in the middle, and 30 feet across. Ahead of you, and then you see hanging on the walls are 12 metal masks, and they all wear human-like visages, but slightly different. They all, some have like oversized eyes or noses. The other ones have like big mouths, but they all appear to be masks, and they're all metal.
Any pattern as to where they are, like on the walls, or is it just?
No, they're all around, like hanging from hooks. To your left, you see a small door near your wall, near where you enter, and then a bit further ahead, double doors. To your right, a single door, not double, single.
Whereabouts on the wall is it?
So the right one is essentially on the fourth square, counting from you. And to your left is on the second square, counting from you, the single door, and then the double door separated one square from the single door. Yeah, that's correct. And then there's another door exactly opposite where you came from the center.
Well, she's not wrong so far. So we all know what to do.
Or is there one extra door?
Don't step on the symbol.
Yeah. Whereabouts
Make
is it?
a history check.
Straight in the middle.
You.
Like, you taking up, or just like...
Natural one.
In the middle.
There's one. There was something about these masks. They are familiar somehow, but
Wait, do
Oh
I get
God, if I can remember what his master
He's
was.
yeah.
Is it too back in time for me to make a history?
Actually, you know what? No, you will, Niall, make a history check.
Very well.
This is not the kind of history you would know about.
No, that's a 1.
Wow, the true Walter Davies with like scholarly knowledge. Roll a one.
Focused on the instructions.
Yeah, you're looking at the mask and it's like, yep, no.
Do you want
If we were winging it, I might have known.
Do
But
you want any history knowledge about the aboliths? Comes this guy.
well, don't step on the symbol, and we go to the left through the single door.
Then we go to the right.
To the right.
I knew this would happen.
To the right.
There's
Single door
Someone
to
will
the right.
remember things.
Got it.
Yeah, I wrote it down in the... I had those 4 black books. I wrote it all down.
Things have gone downhill for me since I've lost my notebook.
I'm gonna weave through the room, not step on the symbol, go to the right door and just open it.
To the door on the right, the one that's standing alone.
Yeah.
Okay. In front of you, you see a
I
hallway
do a quick whoops.
extending 35 feet.
How wide?
Just 5 feet wide, and it extends 35 feet. There's another door at the end of the hallway. And there's also a door to your right, 25 feet from where you stand.
Right out of space quickly there.
Right, next instruction, please.
Keep going forward.
Walk straight. I knew that. Soldier's pace.
Okay, so
The door to the right appears to be open. It's more like an archway rather than a door.
walking past the door to the right, is there like a window on it?
So
or
you
anything?
you enter the hallway.
Walking towards the thing on the right. We peek around the corner.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
move to the right.
Anybody in here? Yes, it's me, Manchun.
Okay. So you
Yes.
all walk towards there.
Stealth. Wait,
Are you stealthing?
before we go down that corridor,
The door. Looks like there's a door on the right in this corridor. It could be the viewing room she mentioned. Have a peek in.
Yep.
So just hold back for a second. Erin, you want to come with?
I'll wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna just stealth up to the.
Okay. So you stealth. Everyone's still in the foyer. Are you?
That's somebody who's looking.
Oh no, the window is
14.
on the left.
Okay.
Decided to see what my role would have been.
Ah.
So you think he's in the right room here?
So you make all your way there, and what you see is a room. Poke around. You see a room that is 15 foot wide from where you are.
Door in the
door
center?
is in the center,
Yeah.
and 20 foot long. The walls to the side are the same alabaster and marble that you've been seeing so far. But the wall at the far end,
Crystal.
it is crystal, exactly like the one, like the crystal you saw when you entered. But it is slightly curved, almost like a dome that you put horizontal on its side, as it were, right? And standing there, you see. First of all, sorry, another thing you notice is the frigid air, extremely cold, blowing kind of like out of the room and expanding into the hallway and then dissipating very quickly. So where you're standing, which is the entrance looking into this room, it's okay, it's bearable, but you realize that there is a frigid cold coming from there. That in fact your mouth is already creating mist as you breathe. And there are like tiny vents in the floor where you see wisps of mist like coming through. In the middle of the room, there's an open sarcophagus, completely carved from ice. So it's kind of blurry. It's impossible to quite see what's inside, but it is. You see the blurry image of a humanoid figure inside there. As I said, the back wall is 5-inch thick glass, curved glass, and there is a frosting that covers the glass, partially blotting out the swirling purple mist of the demiplane beyond. And standing there. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, ask.
So you would sort of be able to see this room from the corner of this room?
Kinda, yeah.
Because it.
Yeah, slightly, probably, you imagine.
Mm.
And standing there before that glass blow, apparently looking into the infinite expanse of this demiplane, there is someone with their back to the door. So you see their back. Robes, all the way down to the floor, so you cannot see any boots. Long sleeves, you can only see the hands. There's long, straight black hair, jet black hair, kind of like all the way to the shoulders and very straight. You can only see skin on the right hand, pale, white pale. On the left hand, you see what appears to be some kind of articulated metal hand and a bit of the forearm. And it appears to be super intricate with runes and delicate designs, but also strong, powerful metal. He's just standing there.
Heat metal.
And you see their back, the hood down of the robe, and the long black hair. Just looking into the distance. And that's all. What do you do?
I'm gonna slink away.
Okay.
Back to everybody else.
Slink away. Back to the foyer.
There's someone in that room. Well, there's seemingly two people in that room, but one of them's in a sarcophagus made of ice. But there's a robed figure in there. He's got like a metal hand, just staring out of a big window.
Well dressed.
Make a history check.
Black, long black hair. She didn't say.
11.
Not quite triggering the memories.
She's gone wrong.
What did the hand look like?
Sorry, you also make a history check.
Metal looks well made.
15.
Something about that left metal hand.
It's not quite right. It's not quite human.
It's
It's not quite flesh and bones.
you feel in one of the classes that you may have not like paid too much attention about the history of the Waterdeep and the coast, the Soul Coast. You feel like the famous wizard with the metal hand. There was something about it.
So
I mean, you would certainly imagine that it's Manchun, but there was something about. I mean, you're like, oh yeah, fuck it. Oh yeah, I remember. Just not paying too much attention, whatever.
That's enough. It's Manchun.
Can I not roll history on this one?
With disadvantage. This is the kind of knowledge that is like thousands of years old, so it's very scholarly.
I guess that probably would have been in my library.
Mm,
I read
it
all
would-
about Waterdeep.
It wouldn't have
history
been
as a
your
kid.
line of work.
I rolled a 2 and a 3, so.
Yeah.
Wait, is that 3?
Single digit.
That looks really weird.
Yeah,
on this
yeah.
dice.
You needed 15 to know as much as Niall knew, and 20 to get like more information.
Was there-
You sure it was a metal hand?
Yeah, metal hand.
I remember. I remember. There was a wizard. There was a wizard with a metal hand, and now being in context here.
Might be him. I mean, do you want me to go and ask him what his name is? Might that
They
help?
said that there was likely a clone in the reading room, right? So we can assume it's a clone of Manchu.
When you clone a wizard, what about his hand?
I mean, you said there was a sarcophagus in there.
Yeah, made of ice.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't sound like a reading room, so should we check the other door?
I didn't say reading room, I said viewing room.
Oh, okay.
Which is what we were told. Go past the viewing room, follow the stairs to the library.
So it's imperative that we're quiet here.
I've just the door's open. I'm not sure that all of us are going to make it. There's not. I mean, we've been terrible so far.
I got this.
I mean,
Silence.
you need to leave that big thing with here if you're going to come.
It'll be
That's
fine.
way too. It's way too noisy.
It'll be fine. Don't worry. I got this.
I mean, turn into like a mouse or something.
I don't want it to into a mouse.
Then leave the shield behind.
No, I don't leave the shield behind.
Cast the spell.
Yeah. There we go. Nah, pass that
You
trace.
hear the door behind you opening.
Oh. Maybe I don't pass that trace.
The small one, yeah, that one opens, and you see a woman. She has a black robe, not dissimilar to the one that you saw the figure standing in that room, like looking into the expanse, she has the bald head, scars. Is the figure that you saw momentarily, kind of like looking through a window, and she kind of like walks towards you, her hands tucked into the opposite like sleeve, kind of like a monk, you know. And she kind of like walks towards you all and stands like 10 feet away from you.
Try and shut the door to the hallway that was
Mhm.
next to you.
Human woman? Halfling?
She's definitely human, but her, I'm gonna say that ethnically, actually, you would know this very well. You immediately recognize this person as from Thay. And in fact, the bald head reminds you of the Red Wizards of Thay. Great. But she has a black robe. And she's standing there looking at you. Hello. You have an audience. I don't recognize you. She's standing there.
Yeah.
No one else is going to do it.
Zirash and the Nimrod right there, kind of like, you know, arranging the weapons.
Yeah, how's it going?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. It's quite a nice place you got here, actually. Yeah.
I'm glad you can appreciate the wisdom of the master in creating this wonderful
Yeah,
place.
it was really good of him, especially the floors so shiny. I was impressed with it. I've never seen anything this shiny before.
Bjorn did say they were quite shiny for
Yeah.
us before he sent us here.
Does someone clean these, or do they clean themselves?
What's your business?
Bjorn wanted some more books.
What did you say?
Bjorn, he's running out of books. He's read them all. He said, we'll go to the library. We don't.
To the library.
The library, just past the doors there.
Yeah, he said don't go through any other doors.
And he's said 6 of you.
There's
Well-
6 books.
Okay, make a sense check with disadvantage because that's the most stupid thing I ever heard. We do so well.
What's double 6?
-1.
Double 6s.
Double 6.
They're one of them.
5.
5.
Was there 6? maybe 5.
Alright, that's not the truth. Sorry.
She kind of like takes a step back, concentrates for a second.
Please don't.
Stand here.
Wait, please don't tell it. But it's
Your
my
gracious host
fault. It's my fault.
will be here
I'm
momentarily.
sorry. Look, I was supposed to come along alone, and they all taught
She
me
starts
to
walking backwards.
Look, please, no, because I'll have to get punished again and not again. I just wanted to show them off. I'm sorry, I just want to show off.
I'm sorry, this is now
But,
beyond my
But
welcome committee.
I was just trying to show off to my friends
Purvey.
and bring them in. I
The
didn't-
gracious host will be with you momentarily.
Okay.
And she steps back through the same door she came from.
I'm going to turn and quietly try and move as quick as I can towards the door at the far end of the...
The door on the far end.
Yeah.
So, okay, you start improvising. I like it. So, okay.
Not the double door, sorry.
Yeah, no, the door on the opposite end of the one you entered
Yeah,
from.
so past the,
slap
past
down.
the view... No, past
That's
the...
the weirdest thing ever.
So back this way. To
Oh, back that way. Okay.
So quietly past
yeah.
the...
So you open the door.
And then quietly as I can, just that.
Yep, make a stealth check. What is everyone else doing?
Can we somehow barricade that door?
21.
21. Okay. You start making your way there.
Let's just hide.
Look,
I have a way out. We just need to do the thing and then we go.
when you are reaching the archway leading into the frigid room, you hear steps, and you quickly go on the opposite side. So you're now near the door at the end of the hallway. And then when you do a quick step over there, you see the figure turn around and walking around the sarcophagus towards the archway. You saw for a second.
Wait, so I'm point to me where I am?
So
I'm
you
this
are
side of
you
the-
are there,
Yeah.
and you saw the figure turn around, walking around the sarcophagus. I'm looking at again, Roll's map is the same.
It's an archway, not an.
Yeah, it's an
door.
archway.
Okay, sorry.
Walking around the sarcophagus towards the door.
In which case, I'm going to quickly open the door that I'm by. And
Everyone
step
else is back in
inside.
the foyer.
Yeah, we're all like here. Yeah.
Yeah, you're all there. Okay, so you give me a second. So you open the door.
Yeah.
Okay, as you open the door, delightful warmth. Okay, this is a square room. It's 20 by 20 feet. You're opening it on the short side.
So it's 5 foot to my right.
5 foot to your right, correct, and 10 foot to your left, and then 20 feet. And the delightful warmth radiates from brazier of green flame, encircled with 8 cushioned chairs. There is an alabaster staircase ascending 10 feet on the left, on the wall on the left.
How?
So if you open the door, it will be on the left. Is a circled, it's a circular stair. So kind of like 5 feet,
Sorry, I missed the room. How big was the room?
20 feet.
20 by 20.
So is it square from here?
Well, it's 5 foot to on the side that you open. It's 5 foot to your right, 10 feet to your left,
Okay.
and on the wall on your left. So from where you enter, there is stairs that lead up.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be exact how you draw that.
5.
Can you just point? So point where the stairs
sorry.
start and which direction they go.
Where you go.
So they're coming in here.
Okay, so the stairs kind of like go like that.
Okay.
We're back to TPK anyway.
And there's this delightful warmth coming from this. You see all these cushions. You realize this is a reading room. This is comfy. It has this green flame, kind of like.
Is it like in the middle of the room, like a big?
Yeah.
Crazy.
There's a brazier in the middle of the room with this green flame, and the cushions are all around it. And kind of like lounging there, relaxing. There is what appears to be some kind of like a human, and is very softly strumming lyre,
Yeah.
and just and looks at you as soon as you open the door with a curious look. Meantime,
So the spiral staircase is over here, yeah?
yeah, on that side. You guys are back in the foyer, all 5 of you, as Silas just bolted. What do you do?
Well,
Pass without a trace. Go, we need to just go. And
I
then
don't
get us
think-
out.
I don't think
We gotta go do the thing and then
it's really an option now.
we wait to die.
Well, no, we're just.
I gotta run to this door at the end of the hallway. The end of the room.
Manchun is what we're not here. We don't wanna deal with Manchun.
I will speak to him.
No.
As-
Okay, I'm going. I
I will
will go.
explain it was my mistake.
We'll wing it. Winging it from now on.
Okay, so you open the door, and you see a set of stairs that curve, so go 5 foot and then 5 foot to the right, and they just go up.
I'm gonna go through the door and go right enough that I can't see the door if I try and look behind me.
Okay, and that will put you in a position where you see what's up on the opposite side of that stairs. And what you see there is a room that is 20 by 20 again, full of beakers, bottles, test tubes. It is all set on a marble table in the middle of this room, next to what appears to be a water basin. And there's some kind of a sloped table or bed with straps where you can like strap a humanoid, and you see like a gear system so you can like put them at different angles, and it is slightly angled, and you see the stain of old blood all around this wooden table, and it's just full of instruments and implements of laboratory stuff. And there is another set of stairs. So you go in and then turn right, and you arrive at this, and then on your left hand side, there's another set of stairs that keep going up. That's what you see.
Okay. I will just back to the wall, listening for anything.
Listening to behind you. You, Ziraj, and Ibrahim are still there in the foyer. What do you do?
Well, I mean, if you guys want to go join Silas.
I mean, you saw, this all happens, you saw Silas bolting one way, everyone disappearing another way.
This is just getting silly now. I mean, what?
Worst case scenario, real Manchun comes and talks with us. Best case scenario
Well, it's probably better if we stay together.
it's a clone. Manchun comes and talks to us.
You hear footsteps coming from the place where Silas went. Soft and calm.
Have a look down, like down the corridor. 'Cause
Yeah,
the doors are open.
it is. You look there, and it's as if you fit. You see this robed person, black robed, left metal hand, normal human hand,
Okay, well that's
jet black hair, pale complexion, white skin, probably around 30-something years old. A bit of 1 second. Just wanna make
Get your badge out.
Freeze,
and
Arrest.
the face is actually partially concealed behind a steel mask, bearing a smiling visage.
Does the mask look like it's like attached or like something that's just like placed on?
You don't know. It appears to be, like oval piece of metal, essentially. So you don't know if it has straps. I mean, you don't see straps, and the hood is down. But you don't see it like biting into the skin. It appears to be just
Placed.
there.
Yeah.
And you realize this is the same style of the other ones that are all around the foyer. And
I'll bow.
Um,
I will bow.
you bow.
Yeah.
Kind of like
join.
just a straight,
Guys,
just a
guys,
straight.
Yeah,
night-
you know bows and military
a
and
straight
nobility
90
stuff.
degrees.
guys, follow along. I'll bow. as
Yeah,
well.
you so Ziraj kind of like okay, but and the Nimmerite, trained as it is, actually performs a perfect flourish and a bow, following your lead.
Stand back in the line.
You
stand
can
back in the
hear
line.
everything that's happening here.
Oh.
Is there anything you're gonna do? You see behind you.
I'm in the room. I'm gonna just like quietly close the door.
Oh, sorry, and get into the reading room. Like,
Yeah, and like walk
close the
in.
door. Guys streaming. Hey.
Hey, sounds good.
Yeah. Been practicing.
I wanna.
She always said I should.
Well, I'm sure she'd be very pleased.
Oh yeah.
Just heading up to the library. You know anything?
No, there's no one there right now.
Ah, well, I'll read in peace then.
Unless I disturb you with me.
No. By all means, you carry on.
Yeah. What was your name again?
I'm Leva. I'm sure we must have.
Oh, of course. Like, of course. You all immediately get that he's the classic, like, full of shit kind of guy that wants to like come across as knowing everyone.
But you know.
Ding, ding.
So if anyone asks for me, just you haven't seen me. And I give them a wink. Sick of being disturbed these days.
No labor today,
Easy.
ladies.
You got it. All right. Well, take care, friend. I'm just gonna
You
casually
take
walk
care.
in.
Keep strumming. As you walk upstairs, you're there listening in hiding. Make a stealth check with advantage. It's very easy to hide around the set of stairs.
So that's 22.
22. Okay, you're standing there. To your right you have the lab, and listening to your left, as everyone apparently bows. And you see this figure that you cannot read very well because of the metal mask.
Right, everyone form a line. So I'm going to pull everyone back to sort of form a line like along.
Welcome
Thank you.
to my humble abode.
Thank you very much.
How can I help you?
We just came to. Well, I was supposed to come and get a book from the library. I brought some friends with me because it seemed like a cool place to go.
Oh yes, apparently Jorn requires some books, and he sent quite the contingent.
Well, no, sorry, that's just my fault. I was supposed to come alone. I thought it'd be cool to show my friends.
In fact, 6 people
Yeah.
were.
He said, "Do not disturb you," so we're very sorry.
Well, we said one to quickly go to the library to get the book because we didn't want to get in trouble for disturbing.
Oh,
you.
they're in the library already.
Yeah.
And you are?
My name is Genhorn.
Genon.
Yes.
And you are?
Leon.
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 Well,
What?
Genhorn
Yes.
and Leon. What do you say if we make a deal?
I can. Yeah. Deals can be fun.
You honor us with a deal.
Yes.
I know. Now you have the stone, and I want the stone.
Just
You
don't
did good work with the Castellantes.
burn the house down.
I know.
Yes.
Can
Great
you
work.
describe this stone? I had a stone strike me straight in the heart.
Mr.
your-
Wintergarten, please.
Would you like that stone?
Change is coming to Waterdeep. The morally corrupt masked lords will be no more. You can be on the right side of history. You're a Blackstaff. You're Open Lord. You're City Watch. They're no match for what I will eventually unleash once I have the means. So why not join the right side of history? Don't you think? So cliche that they would paint themselves as the good people, the diplomats, the good rulers. And they would paint the great Manchun, of course, as the evil mastermind behind a secret plot to undermine everything the Waterdavians stand for. It's so trite.
Yeah. I mean, are you? Sorry, this might sound really offensive now. Are you the real Manchun?
Does it matter?
Well, kind of. For making a deal.
I speak for the real Manchun. Is that what you need to know?
Well, that would be helpful. Thank you.
So, think about it. Will you stand with the same politicians that have made your life a living hell for this many years, that don't care, they let people die in the field ward? It was burned by dragons. And yet they rebuild it so they can keep it safely separate from the good people of the North Ward. You cannot truly believe that that is not but corrupt, greedy, and frankly, evil behavior.
So what exactly would you do differently?
I would bring forth a new age of enlightenment, of magic. Magic can empower this world and the people of this world. And you know magic, you understand this.
Well, if it makes finding a magic retailer easier.
Yeah. I mean, he has been struggling with that.
You're a person then. Magic retail, you crave magic items. I will bathe this city with power and magic. I will unshackle what the Open Lord Laeral Silverhand has kept to herself and her selected group of spellcasters, the daughters of Mistra. Don't you understand how selfish that is? I will democratize access to magic. From the lowest farmer to the highest lord. Of course, they will all have to bow to me.
Well, not to you, to the real Manchun, who you'll also have to bow to.
It's confusing sometimes. We are all one and the same. after a fashion.
Yes.
So, you've done well. You've infiltrated this place. You probably destroyed a lot of my defenses. My force field is still up, thankfully. So why don't you join the real
Well, we were just testing the
people
waters.
that wants power
They're
for
just-
the people?
It was quite welcoming.
Oh. So,
We liked what we were seeing.
whose side are you against? Who are you? I mean, you must have allies already.
We don't have much time here. Where are your friends? I know they are crafty.
We went to find a bathroom.
Look at home. You should do well to not disrespect me and the patience and respect that I have afforded you.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask away.
So, these stones and what they obviously lead to. What does that? How does that benefit you?
Well, the gold, you mean?
Yeah.
I can undermine this corrupt government's position.
It just surprises me that a powerful
Don't you
witness-
find interesting that they kept hidden from the people the fact that the gold had been stolen?
Not really. It's kind of boring, really. Just gold.
No, they knew all along. And yet, is this upstart drow that kind of let everyone know? But the powers that be, the master laws, the open hand, the open lord,
This upstart drow.
if we keep... Look,
Sorry,
I don't have patience
I'm a little
for
bit slow.
foolishness, no.
Sorry.
I don't have patience to play games here.
Okay, I'll
I think I've made myself clear enough. You can be on the right side of history, or you can die along the wrong side.
So I'll
You made the choice now.
I'll break down the dynamics of the team for you, so it's easier for you.
And the door where the woman with the bald head opens again. She steps there into the foyer. The double doors leading into what you don't know what open. And there you see another halfling girl. This one wearing a very long braid, single braid essentially. She has a quarterstaff and a single symbol painted on her forehead. You hear these doors opening. What is it gonna be?
Can I quickly check one thing?
Sure, but this has been going on for a bit, so I want to know, Arion, what were you doing apart from listening all this time, and you?
I have 8 minutes that they've been talking
Okay.
before anyone can even come to look for me.
Yeah, sure. Arion, you were there in the lab, kind of overhearing this situation.
I'll try to read.
I know.
Listening to everything. That's it.
Okay, so you're gonna stay there, holding your opportunity to whatever. You go past the bard into.
Well, I'm going straight up the stairs to the library, what I assume will be the library.
Okay, so you go upstairs, and you see a room that is yet again 20 foot by 20 foot.
Is there one? on the right?
It is exactly on top of the one you're in.
Yeah.
So the stairs just spiral around.
So you come out with one square to your left.
Yeah, correct. And then there you see an alabaster shelves lining every wall and jut out into the center of this room. All of them packed with books that deal with, you imagine, a million different subjects. It appears that Manchun has amassed a sizable collection, including probably all the interesting books that would be missing from the library that were ransacked down there, that were only had like boring books essentially. And
I'll immediately cast Detect Magic.
okay, you cast Detect Magic, and you notice that on one wall, in between two bookshelves, there is an arcane rune that has been carved in the alabaster walls, essentially, and sorry, not alabaster wall, like the stone walls. And there is some kind of like bright green metal that fills the room. So there is a carving and then filled, and there is a conjuration magic.
Which, if I'm coming up from here, where on the wall?
So it would be the opposite wall from where you enter.
So here.
Yep.
My phone.
Huh?
Yeah, I need a plan.
And that's it. You see, that's all you see here.
I'll run up to the rune and just inspect it, like see if I can understand anything about it.
Yeah, sure. Make an Arcana check.
Oh, natural 20 plus 6. 26.
Okay. That's interesting. So I'm gonna say that you somehow realize you were about to almost touch it as you're inspecting it, and you're like, wait, because you realize that there is a pattern of not erosion on the green metal fillings of the rune, but dust has slightly accumulated, and there is a path that has been traced with a finger. And you're like, oh, you are about to ruin it, and then you start inspecting it and following it. There are a couple of options in which the path could be traced, but you know all the places that it has to go through.
I'm gonna get my like bits of paper out that I've drawn the rough map of the place on, like on a blank sheet, and quickly like sketch it down with all the areas that have been drawn on it. And then, so how many options are there to start? You don't have like a picture of it?
No. This is all on purpose, descriptive. So you see that there are several, there are places in which, so what I mean is the room cannot be carved in a single tracing.
Yeah, you've got to like stop.
Yeah, because you have like places where there's like a thing jutting out, and then you have to come back and keep tracing. So you don't know exactly the order in which it happens, but you have a few options that you could probably try. You imagine.
So, in terms of the time, is it? I've been in this room maybe like a minute, right?
You came here. You see, like absolutely packed library, and at the end of it, this rune, and you went immediately there, and you're just looking at it.
I'm gonna do a very quick scan of like the blocks of shells to see if there's anything on like rune writing, like areas that might cover anything like that.
It's organized by category.
You know, like typography.
Yeah, make
like
an investigation check.
14.
14. You're like, oh, fuck, you know. I don't know. You probably need someone with more arcane knowledge here. It's hard to tell. There's no clear system. There is a system, it's not one you're familiar with. And there are many runes that are kind of like carved into different bookshelves that you don't know what they mean.
You hear the voice of Niall and Genho and you
I guess, yeah, I'm just gonna try and draw on all the knowledge I have from reading arcane books when I was younger to conceive the most likely pattern in which you draw things.
Make
like,
an arcana check.
Like with if you're drawing kanji and stuff, there's a 13. That's like a general kind of style.
Yeah. 13, you get the feeling it's going to be one of two patterns. You're like, I mean, if I were to draw this, I would do it like this, and then this. Or this is this, and then this. But you're not entirely sure. I mean, it's one of the two to you. You're pretty certain that one of the two is the one.
Do you in your head have an idea between the distinction between these two patterns that you could describe? For me, I would...
No, this is more of a character thing.
Okay.
This is not a player challenge.
For all this.
Okay.
Side, basically.
Well, I don't know. which
There
one.
are other... I wasn't expecting you to even like get to this point so fast. There are other things that you might learn, but I'm just saying, at this point you're essentially on a 50-50 basis.
Okay, I will... What I mean is I don't know how to phrase the option I'll take because I don't know what the options are.
Yeah.
But if you, I guess in your head you say 1 and 2 to each one,
Yes.
and I will go with option...
You will... No, it won't work like that.
Flip a coin.
You are going to make a roll,
Oh,
a
God.
d20 roll. That will be essentially... Okay, make a d20 roll. Add your intelligence.
Oh, snap! 22.
Natural 19.
Okay.
Oh, it came out the unfun way.
Yeah. So you're like, fuck, and you start tracing it, and as you trace it, nothing happens, and then, as you're tracing it, you feel a glow and a warmth start to come from the runes. I think I got it. And then, as you go down one side, you have two options. You go here, and it feels a bit colder, so you immediately, like, change tack, go to the other side, and it keeps going warm, and then you go back and finish the flourish on the other side, and then it glows with a green like energy, and suddenly there's like a green sphere that carves out and makes disappear everything around you in a 5-foot radius, centered in the room, so going into the walls and outside. And you look at the side, and it's kind of almost cutting through the sphere. The green sphere is cutting through the bookshelves on the stone, and your face is just outside of it, but your hand was inside. And you're looking at your hand, and it feels blurred, as your forearm is kind of like halfway into this place and halfway into this weird astral vault.
Can I step through it?
It is only 5-foot radius. It's very small.
Oh, so it's like just sort of there.
Yeah, it's just floating there in the middle, center on where the room you traced, and floating in there, like just suspended. You see the eye. You see 5 pass amulets, like the ones you have. A dozen teleporter rings, like the ones you have for entering. And a small journal.
I will take my hand out in my bag, grab the lead box, and essentially scoop.
Everything.
Well, I'll scoop the eye into it and the book, the journal.
Okay, so as you put your bag in there, there's a resistance. And it's almost like it's slow down inside there, so it's taking you a lot of effort to just...
It's just the box I'm holding. The
Yeah,
lead box.
yeah, I know, and you go... You come out the other side, and it's free again. And the place is still there. And you look inside, and you have there the eye and the journal.
I'm gonna then grab 2 rings
You put the hand...
or a handful. I'll grab a
Okay.
handful.
Yeah, you can probably hold 4 in your hand.
Then put one on,
You come out, put one on.
and then there's the thing to trace the runes not there anymore, or it's there on like.
Yeah, it is kind of there, kind of like floating in the middle, as a weird 2D billboard thing.
can I then try and redraw the thing on it?
Yeah, as soon as you touch it, you almost understand how it works, and you go zoom, and you go, and the rune just disappears. Just goes cold again.
Then I will.
We're gonna stop there.
Okay.
So you go back to you three guys, back there. Manshun kind of like opens his arms. What say you?
So, the way we operate, I am essentially team lead, but I don't have a direct say for everyone. Everyone wants slightly different things, so you might have to appeal to everyone slightly differently. Genhorn's simple, he just wants a potato wine business.
Yeah.
I just want to clear the city up.
Could I have all the potato wine business in all the wine business in all of what's deep?
I'm writing to you on Discord, Arian.
I just want a clean city. If you can ensure, after you've empowered the city with your greatness, for it to be a cleaner city full of justice.
What's your take on the poor people in the field ward then? What would you do with them?
Genhor, I'm speaking.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Sorry. No. Because you're not looking at...
I can't see.
You can't see. Sorry.
Better.
For some reason I thought you were looking and I was just... I'm sorry. Nothing.
Yes.
So you keep talking about this wine thing and this whatnot.
I want a clean city and, well, Silas. You know Silas, he just wants a bit of money.
Yeah.
I know how much the Blackstaff was willing to offer. If you could offer him more, he'd surely be on board.
I don't think you understand.
I thought we
This is not business as usual.
Oh.
This is not
I thought we
an offer for this, for that, so I can get a slightly better position. This is a revolution, and I'm inviting you to be part of something far greater than what these corrupt idiots have ever even dreamed of.
So what is it you need from us? What do we need to do in this deal?
Stone.
We need to just give you the stone and then...
And the eye that you have that you took from the Castellantes. And an alliance with me to take the last eye from the beholder. Then we move against the city. We take down the Blackstaff. And I get to finally face herself. Laeral, daughter of Mistra.
Who?
Years in the making this confrontation has been.
Who's that?
You know who Laeral Silverhand is. She's the Open Lord and one of the daughters of Mistra, which, actually you didn't know that. Mistra is the goddess of magic, and to be called one of the seven sisters of the daughter of Mistra is crazy. Like, what? You're telling me that the Open Lord of Waterdeep is one of the seven daughters of the goddess of magic, like magic herself. She doesn't cast spells, she manipulates the weave at will. Or at least that happened before the spell plague, and their power was a bit cat, but this is news to you.
There's also, a beholder? We have to fight a beholder?
Look, I have patience, infinite patience I've had, until I build up my chances for this again. But you're testing it. Please,
I'm trying to...
stop
Yeah.
acting stupid.
Sorry about that.
Or I will burn you down right here, right now.
we
You're
do have
either
that. We have that impact on people.
part
sorry.
of a revolution or against it. There can be no middle ground.
How long do we have to decide on this?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, 2 of your friends are missing. So I assume one of them is at this very moment trying to steal something from me, although I don't see how they could do it. The other one is probably hiding around in the shadows nearby.
He was a bit scared.
How many people are in this room?
So you see there, Mookie Plush, the monk, the
Bald lady.
the Fey lady with the scars, and this figure.
Right.
So, job 1, retrieve the stones we already have.
Yeah.
Give to a true club.
Oh, if you're going to dig them out that hole.
Job 2, we...
At that point, he goes, "Your friend is crafty," and starts casting a spell. Roll initiative. As apparently Silas.
No!
I roll for. Do you want to roll for?
Yeah, roll initiative and
what's
give me a
his face?
second.
Fuck's sake.
Roll for you, might as well
For
roll
fuck's
for-
sake. Start with a 1.
It's not 20.
Oh shit.
I get to die first.
You actually got the 1, so
You got 1 too.
I got 12.
Oh.
I got a 6, and the nimble right got a natural 20!
Nice.
Guys,
I just don't know how this goes.
I can get us out, but that's... We still haven't taken down the...
Got this.
We still haven't
Can
taken...
you? That's what I'm worried about.
No, I think so.
It doesn't work here.
I think so. I was going to ask him,
Yeah, it's another
do
dimension.
you have to accept the teleportation, or does it happen to anyone in the
Oh god, look, there's another thing!
Because that would be really funny if it just happens.
Funny enough, I created, this is a bigger scale than the map because it's, but I created exactly the places where you are. I created, so this is the reading room where the bar is, and you are here, and everyone else is here. And that's the, yeah, those are the windows, and I guess you can like figure it out there. So start placing yourselves. I need to go to the toilet.
Should we take a break?
Sure, let's take a break. Before this is very interesting.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
It's 8, so we still have some time.
Yeah, we got like an hour.
I'm not just tracking initiative. That's boring. Okay, yeah, we are about to fight here. And then we got what's her face? Mookie. She's got lots of
Well, fuck
decks.
me, I guess.
Of course.
What?
Of course she's got.
Fuck me, I guess.
Well, you're just going to be running. When you get to this bit here, then you can see you.
And
That was perfect before you ruined it.
Yeah, well, you can sort it out. It's a bit of
Yeah, the worst thing is that.
It's dynamic.
Whoops.
Imagine if someone was in VR, looking at us, we're like moving it around.
Oh yeah.
Done.
okay, sorry. Just the last one for the time being.
What? I think dice are rolling over there.
Right. And
This many. That was a good roll.
So we can make a fair enough guess that that's Sidra. That's the. That person's Sidra.
Can we?
Was she Kalashite?
This person's Tay.
Oh, she. Okay, sorry.
Racist. Crazy.
Well, none. Third rolls at the same.
Oh, that fucking liar guy is really. He's there for the ambiance. Just comes out the hallway.
so, guys, apparently, yeah, the liar guy is just going now. Let's see. We got this. With this. Okay, so initiative. The Nimmerite, as soon as apparently Manshun start casting a spell, the Nimmerite is quick to react and is gonna. I mean, yeah. There's only one thing he cares about, which is the person right in front of him right now. So it's gonna jump, go around the wall, quickly step nimbly, and go rapier dagger against Manshun as he's casting the spell. Make attacks.
Rapier. Oh my god. Natural 2017 for the 2 rapiers. And 2 for the dagger.
Bang, bang, yes.
So 6. So 12 rapier damage plus the 8 plus 8. Yeah, so 20 rapier damage.
20 rapier damage. Okay.
So that's with his modifier.
Yeah. Goes and it pierces through the robe as it's casting the spell. Snarls and looks at it with contempt.
Well, we can see.
Next one, Arion, you were there very prepared for this. You tense your muscles and you hear the casting of the spell and action like happening.
Shit, what do I do? Okay. I'm gonna burst through the door. Haha, I was here all along.
This is what I always do.
Seeing the just jam around, mentioning there's no way I get to him, we're gonna run straight towards this Tane woman.
The Thay woman, yep.
And then I'm gonna
Always go for the women.
I run straight towards it and then just go crack it straight in the knee.
Okay, you go at the knee, go for it.
That's a natural 1.
You go and hit the wall as you kind of like sidestep. What else?
And I'm gonna come over the top with the other end of the staff.
Turn the staff around and bring it on a downwards
It was
motion.
energy
That's a
transfer.
natural 11. So 17.
That hits as she's starting also to cast some kind of spell.
Okay, so that's 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
And then I'll go for the thing. The stunning strike, I guess.
Sorry, what did you say?
6.
6. Okay. Yeah. She has to roll con, right? She has +0, so you have like what was it that she needs?
So 15.
Oh, look at that.
Are you trying to
She rolled exactly 15.
Okay.
She goes, "Ugh!" and manages to like resist your stand.
Then I will. I guess I'll flurry of blows.
Sure.
So first attack, 13 plus 6.
That hits.
19 hit. So that's 5 points of damage,
Yep.
and she needs to make a dexterity saving throw
Dexterity. Okay.
of 15.
19.
So other hit. So that's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Nice. And 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. You dealt 18 points of damage as you go boom, boom, boom. She's not happy about this. You make damage. Oh, that's actually an 11.
Okay, she's on the floor.
She's on the ground. Okay. She falls to the floor like, kind of like scrambles there as she's trying to recompose herself, casting a spell. It's now Mookie's turn. Mookie will. Who is there? Let's see.
There's Manchun.
Yeah.
Please.
Mookie will run behind you.
Me.
Yep. Behind you, and go.
I don't think so. Is it this one?
Sorry.
Attacking me.
Yeah. So
Mookie!
Turning to face her, I guess. So
okay.
advantage.
So she is gonna make 3 unarmed strikes, like as she goes all monk on you.
She said sorry at least.
13,
That's a miss.
18,
That's a hit.
and yeah, roll a 3 in the last one. So just 1 hit out of the 3.
She didn't mean it.
She rolls
Closed her eyes.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. And she goes with a like oh fuck, with a downwards kind of like a slashing maneuver, hitting your stuff. Make a strength saving throw, please.
I have proficiency for this, don't I? So. Oh no. Yeah, I do. So, yeah, just 10.
10. She knocks the staff out of your hand and essentially drops to the ground. She kicks it and it kind of like skittles all the way to the corner next to the door leading to the entry. To the entrance is now there in that corner and stands there just looking at you. At this, you notice a flash from there. From the entrance.
We were already dead.
The terror!
From the entrance, suddenly, you see Javia with her bushy hair, like running across. And jumping with a double kick. Who wants to roll for Javier? She has 3 unarmed strikes,
I'll go for it.
double kicking Mookie.
Mookie?
So, natural 11 and natural 7.
Against 16, and she has plus 5.
So 11 hits.
So both hit.
No, the 7.
The
Oh no, 7 doesn't hit.
But there's 3 to strike.
3 strikes.
And
Wait.
so it's a natural 14.
You got 18 AC and you roll 18.
Yeah, that
That
hits.
doesn't hit.
What's the
Yeah.
dice?
You have to match all.
So you roll 1d8 plus 3 for each attack.
There's a 8 and a 7. So that's pretty good. 15 plus 6, 21.
21. Okay, so Mookie gets 21. as she kicks it. Sister, why? And she's gonna force her to do the C13 dexterity saving throw as part of the attack. And oh, that's a 4. Mookie is knocked prone. Exact same thing that you did to the other woman.
Is that woman pro at the moment?
Oh yeah.
Okay, wow. Monk fight!
Bye.
Okay, so that was Mookie's turn, and it's now Manshoon's turn.
That we know. He rolled very well.
Fireball.
So Manshoon, let's see, what do we have there?
Maddening darkness.
Who's there? Is it Niall, and who's behind Niall?
And then what's his face? Zarash.
Okay, Zarash. Manshoon goes, vroom, vroom, Alesh, Duras, and suddenly flames erupt from all around him and start swirling around his metal hand and his body. He's covered in what appears to be some kind of fire shield. And fuck. He's gonna stay where he is, just looking at you all and snarling. Okay, that's it. Silas, you're up.
I'm gonna run down. Well, just move down to the door in the library, and just like. Is the guy just still casually playing the?
He's casually playing the thing.
I'm just gonna like creak the door.
Actually, no, wait, sorry. Mookie, when she moved to hit you, she you noticed that she deliberately stepped onto the coin in the serpent and coin seal, and you heard a weird low buzz, from where you were like grabbing that, like. And as you go down into the library, the guy kind of like drops the lyre and grabs a short sword that is covered in the like there in the table. He just shoot, what the fuck, and starts walking, not in a rush, but starts walking towards the door there.
Okay, well I'll come down then as well. What's going on down there?
To know, the alarm. Someone triggered the alarm. What the fuck could be here without the?
Yes, I'll have a look. I just found a good book as well.
I'm just gonna walk to the door and like peek it open.
He kind of like tries to like look over your shoulder. You look. I mean, as soon as you open, you see in the distance the writhing of flames, or Manshoon's back, the back of the figure that you saw in the viewing room to you, and just like lots of sounds of battle, arcane words being like said.
I'm just tempted to.
The guy's like, holy fuck! Okay, go! And kind of like pushes to you to go to.
Does he? I'll let him kind of move past me if I can.
Okay, yeah, he will.
Stab him in the back.
Yeah, and then from where I am.
He comes right after you in initiative, so I'm gonna say that he moves 30 feet like towards where you put him. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna hold.
In between, like grabbing the sword, he lost the action. Essentially, just moves.
I'm just if we just sort of say it's all happening in one kind of go. As he runs past me, I'm just gonna take a step back into the room and cast message. Because I assume I can see Noel with him. Like.
Yeah, you can.
At the door. And then in your head, you'll just hear me. Then
I got the stone. I got a teleport ring to get out as well. I can try and escape on my own if you can get everyone else out. We still need to take down.
no, it doesn't.
Yes.
You can't.
Yeah, you receive it.
Wait,
You
you-
receive a very
for a
calm
message.
You're like,
You can, but you'd have to say it
fuck,
out loud. That you'd know kind of how it works, if that makes sense. So it'd be a bit weird for you just to
Well, you can if you want.
Say it out loud. That would say it out loud. Yeah.
Oh, we have to sort the other rune out first.
Alright. It's now so Agon. So the buff guy moved there.
And then
I got a risky move. I got such a risky move.
can I? I'm going to use my thieves, my bonus action dash essentially,
Yep.
to kind of move into this.
Sure. Yeah, you can. Alright.
To
Cool.
there.
Genhorn.
Well, he got his fire shield now, but I'm still going to go with what I was going to do because fuck it. Just going to reach into my cloak and be like, well, you got fire, but how about this bad boy? And crush the red gem with the fire elemental
Oh, okay. So you go.
and conjure the fire elemental on him.
Oh, fuck!
I got this guy.
Yes. Okay. Use that.
He's basically on top of him. I can't move that door.
Because I do have a fire elemental mage.
Yeah, it's open, so.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna like I can't disengage, but I'm just gonna run up the stairs. So he can take an opportunity to attack if he wants against me.
Okay, so you run up the stairs.
Do you say anything to the fire elemental?
Yeah, I told him to attack him.
Oh, okay.
Do you command it, or how does it work?
Yeah, I command it. Yeah,
Not just like casting the spell.
I give it a verbal command, and then it basically follows that.
He's gonna let you run. You know,
Okay.
wizards don't use the reaction to to punch people.
Yeah. So he takes because it basically comes into his area, his 5 feet. So he takes 1d10 fire damage. Whether that does anything.
But at the moment he spawns.
Well, yeah, because it's fire form. It has. It can move through any space. A creature that touches the elemental or hits it with a melee attack takes damage. In addition, the elemental can enter a hostile space and stop there. The first time it enters a creature space on a turn, that creature.
Okay, yeah. So it's entering in this turn as you summon
Yeah.
it.
He's on fire. Doesn't take
So yeah,
damage.
he's on fire and he takes 8 fire damage.
8 fire damage. I think I'm checking the fire shield. 1
That's
second.
not the pre-roll.
I think with the fire shield, resistance.
Has he got? Because there's 2 types of fire shield, though, isn't there? You summon it. You choose which one.
No, it's fire.
Okay, it's fire shield.
Yeah.
But that means you get. Okay.
I described it as fire before even knowing that what you would do. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Alright,
But I think you get
so
resistance
it's
to ice, though. I think. That's what
you
I'm
can you can have a warm shield or a chill shield.
Okay.
So you can have a cold or fire resistance. This is a fire.
You got fire. Okay, that's fine. Cool.
So it's what is the damage?
So it's 8 fire.
Okay, so it's 4.
Yeah. And then also he's going to do 2 attacks.
Oh, he'd roll initiative.
No, you need
Oh,
to roll
sorry,
initiative.
rolls
with it.
sorry, yeah. It's not his turn, sorry, yeah. I forgot. 14 plus 3, so 17. Sorry, it's going to be a while.
Oh, it actually might be quite soon. I was 19.
No, game home. We're on game home, which is
Oh,
job.
yeah.
So okay.
Just go with more.
So it's gonna be after Silas actually. And it's now the lady's turn. And the lady
It's horrendous.
She starts.
Oh, you got me.
She starts prone.
the lady stands up, conjures all her magic and goes, Risa, Yena, and oh, fuck. Everyone in that room, including the fire elemental, Manchu, like literally everyone, gets caught in a cone of cold. She just go like super blast.
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw, 88 damage.
Natural 20.
Okay, starts giving me your saves.
21.
The spell DC is at 14.
The Nibble Right has failed. You have failed.
What did you say?
14.
18, yeah. Fire elemental's fine. Well,
Holy shit.
I rolled for the good mark.
And then I'll escape.
I got idea. It's not the original one. That's That's a lot of damage, Lucas, isn't it?
That's a lot.
88. 8 times 8, 64. The average is like
38 points of cold damage
Holy shit.
to everyone.
Oh my.
So halved if you saved.
It's half if you say
How much damage did that take too?
38.
Your face. 19. then.
Unconscious. Oh god! How much health does George have exactly?
No.
No.
I saved.
Oh my god.
What?
Current HP.
What is it?
It's 1.
What's George's current HP?
Okay, well,
Mine's 0.
Mookie Plash is down.
Does she take damage herself then?
No, it's a cone.
Okay, okay.
I can't do any of my plans.
She kind of like went like nuke. She went mental.
Lucas, just so you're aware, George is also unconscious.
Yeah, okay. Bring Mookie Plash down, please.
Which one's Mookie? The one that is already down.
Is that the goodie or the baddie?
Which is the baddie. Told you she had that mind control head.
Javier succeeds. So Javier takes 19. Let's see.
She's not even Manchu.
Manchun succeeds. So it takes 19.
So chill shield.
Wait, I can at least do my thing before I die, right?
Well, not if you're unconscious.
You're unconscious. Who else is there? The fire elemental.
Yeah, he saved. He got like 15 plus
No, my
3,
reaction.
so.
So it takes 19 points.
What's your
19
reaction?
And who else is there?
She gets
I think that's the extent of it.
We got Zaresh.
No, because the
Oh,
damage
it's Zirash.
is when you take damage and
do
the
you want-
damage.
do you want to roll
Someone roll for Zirash.
Oh, I thought you were rolling for Zirash.
I can't do it.
Ah, for
I've
the
got
Nimble
a
right.
mental now,
Oh, I
so-
rolled for the nimble right. I rolled a 2.
Natural 12 was a rash.
What's his con?
Zirash's con is 4. Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine, so half.
And Nimrite?
It rolled a 2.
Oh, shit.
So Zirash is 19 and the Nimrite 38. Wow. Like, there we go.
Did you look after Zaresh?
Suddenly this freezing
He's
cold
not busy.
cone just envelops everything around you as she yells, "Ah!" You, in front of her and having survived the onslaught of the cold, you realize she just lost it. I'm gonna say that in this moment, her anger, her rage, you feel like she's essentially been a slave of something and she's just letting it. Let it go.
And now she's good.
No, you would stand to shake.
No, but she just did a cone of cold. Let it go. Alright, anyway.
Manchun took damage as well.
Yeah, Manchun took damage.
Did you have to make a saving throw?
He saved.
He saved.
He took 19.
I mean,
So
for the
he's
con
not-
save for like.
Oh, it's fire shield.
Is the fire shield concentration?
I don't know.
You would assume so, but maybe not.
No, it's not.
If only I gave
It would
myself
be
those
weird
5
if
temporary
it was
hit points.
concentration.
That's 5.
Okay, so
Did you not?
Nope.
because it's the kind of thing that you put as defense on
Yeah,
top of doing
that's
other
fair
things. So it is Ziraj. Ziraj,
Naturally.
what is he gonna do? I'm gonna let you decide what he's gonna do. You control Ziraj and the Nimble right.
He also should go crazy.
He has
Unleash all
he
his
has
power.
a bow he can attack thrice with, and a glaive he can attack
George, you beat
thrice with,
Ziraj.
and he has a few paladin spells.
Okay, it takes too long.
Can he heal?
No.
Has he got lay on hands? He's paladin, so he must do.
No, it's better
No.
if he attacks.
No.
He's just gonna.
It doesn't say in the stat. The stat blocks are
He had a health
simplified.
potion. He had a health potion.
He had a health potion,
No.
but he's
No,
fine.
he
He's,
used-
In
okay,
which
guys,
case-
he has 153 hit
No,
points.
in which case he'll grab his health potion
Oh.
out and he'll kneel down and he'll quickly, like seeing George just crumple, flip him over and give him the health potion. Be like,
Okay, so
No, it's not time yet.
I use giving someone else a potion as an action.
So he'll do that as his action.
Okay,
Wait.
so he go like,
Okay.
up, buddy, and it just sticks the potion in your mouth. So 2d4 plus 2. Well,
Oh god, I don't want to roll anymore because it fucking sucks.
Which roll for you?
Well, that's a 4.
I don't want to play anymore.
6 plus
2, 8 hit points.
More than I've got.
And it is your turn now because you rolled a 1.
Great. Wow.
You like to stand up?
I would love to stand up.
So he stays there, Ziraj, or does he move? I don't know. You tell me, guys.
Ziraj is gonna,
I will let you move him
He's gonna-
however you want.
Wait, he's like a punching guy now, isn't he? So he's going to go over.
His bow's pretty good.
He's going to stand here so we can shoot some people, I guess.
Hey.
The options.
Wow.
But he won't get coded again.
This battle is probably the most
After
populous
fuck's sake.
battle
Ruined everything.
you've had so far. Okay, what are you doing now? What are you doing?
At least you got a turn.
I need to read some other spells I wasn't planning to use.
Massive words.
Can't see a point in the air as well. Can I see,
Hey, you want
can I
to-
see a point in the air?
Huh?
Point of air.
Can I see a point in the air?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, above you.
A point
below
in the air where a storm cloud could appear.
No. No, that's outdoors.
Well,
Let's take this outside.
just
Roll for persuasion. Very well.
Let's take this to the blast of the tower.
I'm gonna. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm gonna do silence. No, I'm gonna come. Can I move out here?
You have to disengage.
You'll probably get hit by
Manjun?
not Manjun, but Mookie.
Oh, she's
Floor.
dead.
She's on the
Oh,
floor.
Mookie's down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I don't think there's anyone else there. Manjun is definitely not using
Also,
her.
you work prone, so you have 15 feet movement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get there. It's too much.
Well,
Unless, I mean, if you still want to
sorry,
do an action.
5, 10. So here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big silence?
20 foot radius.
So yeah, we're gonna go with silence. 20-foot radius. So I can get these guys. Yeah, I'll have to do. I want to get them both in it.
20 foot is 2 of these blocks. So like
To these.
so 4 squares. So if you did it anyway, you could very easily get.
Yeah, I want as much buffer behind, center of the room, basically.
You will.
Silence, center of the room.
Silence in the center of the room. Suddenly he's like,
Wait. Oh no, I'm not gonna tell you. Don't worry. Nothing.
What?
No. It's fine. If you forget, you forget.
no, if it's something rules related, you need to help me.
Manchun has reactions. Just as a
He just didn't counter spell, but that's not rules related. That's just he
He's
might-
getting over a heavy cold right now. He's on fire and he's cold.
just
Leave it.
because you were like he's not gonna hit you because he'll use his
I'm not-
reactions.
Silence.
I was saving them precisely for counter spell. So that's exactly what I was saying before. I kept saying.
But he's a snowman. He only has so certain amount of spells.
I'm gonna make a roll for that to see if we can figure out what's going on there.
It looks like I'm just running away.
Yeah, of course it looks. I'm not so hurt. You roll a 19.
It's just a number.
Has 11 Arcana. He's gonna consider you a major threat with your spell you're casting and counter spell.
Damn! I damn the damn I just damned because I can hear myself say damn.
Yeah, you go there. You start like as you form the symbol of Selune. You're about to release it, and Manchun goes just somatic
Ah, I was only second level
with
spell.
the metal
You
hand.
loser! Just you wait for the next one.
Boom, the magic fizzles out from your hands. Anything else?
So can I also drink a potion?
Self-drinking is bonus actions.
Sweet. Same 2d4.
Yeah.
4 plus the 2.
10.
What?
10 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was checking if it was plus 2.
Yeah. No, it's the Limberite turn. What does it do?
Don't forget, some of us have that Kegotum's ointment.
Yep. He's attacking Manchun because he's right next to him and it's gonna
What's
stab
that?
Oh yeah, nimble. Stab number 1. He rolled a 17 and a 6. So what's he got? Plus something.
Nimrod has +7 to hit.
So 6 plus 7. What's 13?
Yep, hits.
Okay, and the dagger. That's 2. So just 2 attacks. 7 plus 5 plus 8. So 12, 20 again.
20 hit points.
Yeah, off Manchu.
Okay.
Oh, but the fire shield I assume is going to do something.
Yes, it will.
I think I might go punch Manchun next time. It's like,
So the fire shield does. It erupts into flame and hurts the Nimrite for 9 hit points. What is it? Nimrite. Oh wow, Nimrite is not looking good.
resistant to fire or anything. Really made of metal.
Make it weak to fire.
Oh, depends what metal is.
Wow. Okay. You see the Nimrite kind of like it's losing oil, and the robe is all burnt and kind of like sticking to the metal bits, and it's just not burnt, frozen, and burnt, and it's not in a great shape. But it did a lot of damage. Arion, you're up.
I'm gonna go for an elbow to this woman's face.
Sure.
So there's only 11 to hit.
11. Oh, that does not hit.
As she's dodging that, I'm gonna run over, grab the staff. Whilst I'm bending down to grab it, I'm gonna drink my potion.
So bonus action, you grab your staff, drink your potion, 2d4 stew.
Which is a 4 and a 1, so 7.
5, 7.
And
Free action to grab the staff, so you still have your second attack.
yes, with my staff. So I'm gonna run back over to her as she's recovering, and then just go for a smack to the back of the head with the staff, activating it using a charge.
Okay, so you go chance to smoke. Boom.
14 to hit.
That hits.
So only 5 points of necrotic damage.
Knock her fucking teeth out. Come on. I guess swallow a tongue.
2.
Okay, you hit it in the back of the head, and as you feel the necrotic energy kind of like going through your arms and healing you. It's now Mookie's turn, but Mookie's the down. She is gonna roll. That's it. That same throw is. She's a character.
Natural 20.
Ah,
But she's come to her senses.
She goes. "Ah!"
go on, Javier. Just
Looks at Javier that is right next to it. Looks at the other fucker that shot the corner of call.
you can't.
What are you up to?
The end of her turn.
Yeah, no, it's the beginning of the turn.
Is it?
Yeah, we talked about it many times.
Ah,
That's how Rohan was able to.
Yeah,
get
she
that.
stand over, looks at Javier. Yeah. 3 quick punches.
She's not the one that killed her.
she's
Yeah,
still
but
fighting.
there is a thing there. Okay, so first one misses, second one hits, and third one hits. So 2 hits.
I don't know if I want to get involved in this fight or if I'm just going to leave.
Probably.
Probably leave.
Go fight her.
13.
Seems safe.
Yeah. Hey.
Go ahead.
I'll take that deal.
And yeah, she's gonna force a con save to stun Javier. So Javier, who wants to roll for Javier? Con save, DC 13.
There's a natural 1.
Javier is stunned.
We're getting fucked.
Oh, I like how this battle is kind of like ebbing and flowing. Okay. So it's now Javier's turn. I'm sorry, Javier.
There's no
It's
reason
now
to
Manchun's turn.
There's no reason.
Oh, that was such a clutch move by Mookie. So now it's Manchun's turn, and Manchun is gonna go and cast. So he used
This is.
that.
It is actually okay.
Why doesn't he man
This is not good.
shoo off?
This is not good.
Just run to the.
Well, I tried to run. I got as far as I could.
Drop your thing. Everybody bail out. Except Genhorn who's there.
Hide around the corner. Yeah, the fire element should be doing his job right now.
He goes, he's covered in a fire shield and he goes, disappears. Take the mini out.
My evidence! No!
It is now Silas's turn.
I'm gonna pop invisibility. And then I'm gonna barge past this guy in the hall.
Yeah.
And I'm.
He's coming right behind you, so you're gonna have to, if you're gonna run past him, you're gonna have to let them be very careful to
No, I'm just gonna.
make yourself small so...
I can make contact with him without breaking my invisibility. I'm not attacking him, I'm just
No,
not.
no, no, I know.
Yeah.
But you can cunning action as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you go past him.
Yeah, so 5, so
It
we'll call
takes
it double. Yeah, so we'll call it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 5, 15. He's actually here because he was in Manchurian space.
Okay.
20, I can do a diagonal, 25. Is that even a square? This room isn't this long, is it? It's not supposed to be this long.
Yeah, slightly off scale.
Yeah, he's like off scale.
So I'd be able to
don't
get to
mind
the
it.
doorway.
Right.
So I'll run all the way over to there, invisible.
Everybody quickly out the door.
Why? Oh no!
So you're running
Invisible.
invisible. It's now wait.
Wait, let me
It's,
count on mine.
The elemental's now, isn't it?
5,
Yeah, but where is
10, 15,
the guy?
20, 25,
Those-
30.
You just teleport away.
Where's the guy?
No, the bath's turn. Why do I have it? I thought I have it.
It was
He
with-
immediately after
I-
Elliot.
On the
Yeah, he
actual
was
map.
immediately after you, but for some reason
Okay,
I
I need to
don't
get
have
to
it.
the-
Then you added the elemental, so I don't know where you actually go.
I think I might have replaced it. Yeah. So it's actually the guy's turn first. It's gonna run
Inside the elemental.
Let's see if I can have a big fire
around the
elemental.
elemental, if possible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's he going?
So that's as far as you can get.
One more square.
Yeah, you can go one more.
Is he going to try and attack anyone?
He's gonna move towards away from the elemental,
So take a
directly away.
attack of opportunity because you.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Fuck. That's a lot of damage.
That's what I like to hear.
And he's on fire.
2d6 plus 3.
Damn Silas's floor for you all. When things are bad, he runs away. He's sneaking away, buggering.
13 plus. So 16 fire damage.
16 fire
And
damage.
he's now on fire as well.
He's now on fire,
Okay.
okay.
A token for fire.
Sure. You're an orange.
Also, Manchurian is still on fire, by the way, unless he takes an action to douse it.
Yeah.
So he took. He started his turn, sorry, he took damage actually, sorry.
Yeah.
You've taken 4 fire damage, but 2 fire damage the other shield.
Okay.
That's wrong.
He's on
Um,
fire, but also he has a fire shield.
Yeah.
It just looks like fire.
I can't tell!
That's flames walking.
He is going to hit. No, as he get there, sorry, he's going to see.
He's gonna run away.
See Mookie struggling and cast. Oh, will he? No, he will see there. You and Javier, kind of like in a new bit of a group.
Doesn't know whose side I'm on.
Oh no, shit. Actually, he's gonna do something different. Not knowing who of the halflings are there and like there's a lot of craziness, he's just gonna thunder way away from him, 5-15 cube, taking Niall, the 2 halflings, the caster girl, and Arion, 15-foot cube in front
He's gonna
of
thunder
him.
wave me.
Thunder wave everyone in front of him, like goes, what the fuck is going on? And strum the lyre like
Fucking
does he think he is?
So that's gonna be make a Constitution saving throw, DC 12. It's the same roll.
I don't even have resistance against that,
Fail.
which is the weird
Fail.
fail.
Wow. So it's 2d8 thunder damage.
Should I make one
Just
for
use your any
Javier?
dice.
Should I roll for Javier?
Don't use it.
Yes, roll for Javier.
She got 12 plus whatever.
Okay, it's 10 thunder damage for whoever.
You're on 11 hit points.
I am currently on 11. And now I'm on 1.
Again! That's ridiculous, man. Okay, so Javier, did she succeed?
She got 12 plus.
This is 12.
Okay.
Do I have
So she got 5. And Mookie was on 1 hit point, so she's down. Mookie is down again. The woman.
I'm just going to move this out of the way because it's annoying.
The woman succeeds, so she takes.
that's classed as an attack, right? What he just did, by the way. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took damage.
So he was 5 feet from me.
Right.
No. Wait. What do you mean?
I
He's gonna
can
do
do
Wrath of the
Wrath
Storm.
of the Storm on here.
I don't think you can. I think it's against attacks. This is a spell.
Yeah.
Because it just says attack, not like
I think
melee.
target
And whoever didn't succeed gets pushed 10 feet away from him.
I'm against the wall.
It's weird that I'm not. I don't have
There's a
resistance
gap
against
there, isn't
lightning,
there? That you go
thunder.
this way.
Yeah, you would both be pushed in. She's down.
This one's dead.
Mookie is down.
Oh yeah, just a dead body.
No one's safe from that. He pushed everyone away.
I
Okay.
thought the lady saved.
Oh, the lady saved. Yes, that's correct.
Because you can go back.
Yeah, the lady goes back a bit to like next to the door. Okay, yeah. AoE spells are wrecking havoc here. Okay,
Get
so
rid of the-
so that was Agro's turn. It's now the Fire Elemental's turn.
Well, he was going to basically just defend himself because he got attacked by her, so he's just going to fucking go over here and stomp her.
Stomp her.
So she takes, because he enters the square, she takes 1d10 anyway, so she takes 9 fire,
Okay.
and then she's going to do 2 attacks. They're both over 20, so I assume they both hit.
Yes, both hit.
21 fire damage.
You took a handful of rings.
Leave them.
As the elemental kind of like engulfs her, goes like punches of flame, kind of like crushing her against the ground. You see her fall and hit the floor, and she's now on fire, unconscious apparently. It's Genhorn's turn.
I'm gonna run in and be like,
Guess who's
back again.
Who's this guy?
Oh, hey guys, what happened here? Well, this is a bit of a mess, isn't it? Fucking hell, you guys look right. So the only person that's like still up is this guy. I'm gonna conjure a who looks
Well, from your side, from their side.
yeah. There's that one bard by himself.
Oh wow, it's all your side now.
Yeah, look how that worked out.
Well, I'm the guy that disappeared. Yep.
Right. Drop your weapons and surrender, or the fire elemental will kill you. That's your order for the next round. And then I'll walk in a bit and I'll conjure what do you call it? A unicorn.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout to Javier to come towards me. Like, come over here, I'll heal you. How far can I get in front of you? Like, I guess, I don't know how far I was up the stairs. I'll heal you and I'm gonna, what's the word? Prepare, oh my god, I can't remember.
Cure
this.
wounds.
Cure wounds, thank you. Prepare cure wounds. I'm preparing cure wounds. No, I'm not gonna prepare cure wounds, no, I'm not gonna do that. Because I just realised that's concentration, so I'm not going to do that. Because that would be stupid. I'm gonna say come over and I can cure in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna get a unicorn in there anyway temporarily.
So you get a unicorn like kind of like in the middle of the thing. At that point,
Manchun comes back with real Manchun.
Spoilers.
you hear a voice echoing throughout the place. You've chosen. No, my English is failing. I'm sorry, I'm not sure. You've chosen poorly. And you see a figure appearing. It appears to be the same Manchun, coming from this side, next to Ziraj. Ziraj kind of like turns around and he will. Wait.
Stab himself in the neck.
Wait. Whose turn was it? It was after Genhon, sorry. Mistake. It was Cage's turn, but that's the woman that got pumped. That
Basically, basically that.
Crispy.
It's now the Ziraj's turn. Sorry, nothing happened. There's no mention there.
Rash, get ready. Hold your action to
What
attack
are you
in
doing?
case
Turn
you
around
see.
again.
Right, Siraj is going to run.
Siraj is
towards the
gonna.
door.
Yeah, what you
Right,
say?
He's gonna shoot this guy, surely.
He's going to run towards Silas.
He doesn't know where I am.
He's going to shoot and then run.
He doesn't know anything about that.
No, he doesn't know about Silas.
He's just gonna shoot.
No
that
one
guy.
knows
I
about
didn't
Silas.
even the exit.
He's going to run towards there. Run towards the exit.
Why do you run towards the exit?
Ziraj,
Well-
okay, no. You need to understand. Okay, if you
Ziraj
don't
is
play
here.
right, I'm gonna take control back.
He's here to.
Ziraj is here to fuck this up and get evidence, and he doesn't know about Silas. He's not gonna be the first
shoot
one to
that guy
run.
and stay there.
He's gonna fight till the fucking end, man. I'm just saying, say 3 bow attacks to that guy.
Okay, go for that. He's not gonna run. That's what I'm saying. And at least until he knows that the mission is
What's his modifier?
Huh?
What's his modifier?
8.
Okay, so 18. That's 10. Oh, 10. So I can all this dice is terrible.
Yep.
It's time.
The 10, I shoot 10 fine enough.
Okay.
So 118, 2 10s.
Yes, just one.
Just one. 1d8, yeah.
2d6 plus 4.
I bet he's a lot better runner than he is shooting though.
5 plus. What is it?
4.
So 9.
Okay. So you go, tum, 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 and one of them just catches the bar between the lyre and the ribs. Niall, you're up.
I'll get to about here. I'll be pointing at the door,
Mm-hmm.
telling everyone.
Look, job's not done. The other rune, we deal with it and then we leave.
And then I'll probably
What the hell is this guy?
guiding bolt.
That's the unicorn.
Oh.
I really need to keep all my minis here because I have minis for everything, but they're just not here.
46.
Like a ceiling shelf.
Yeah.
Pull down.
Oh,
yeah.
that would be cool.
Yeah, you put
And
it
all
down,
the
it's
minis.
just-
I'm gonna guiding bolt. the
And a guiding
bard.
ball, the bard. Right? Go for it.
Well, I haven't been good at hitting these before, and my roll's been great, so
Confidence, I like it.
Might be right.
it's plus a 7.
Yeah,
16.
16. That'll hit. 2d10.
It's actually 46.
Oh, guiding bolt. Not so good for blame.
Uh,
28.
Oh yeah.
how much in total? 28?
No, he hasn't rolled the damage yet.
Oh.
I can't do max damage on this one.
It's pretty good though.
Yeah.
These max.
The 6s.
Yeah, there's 6.
21.
21?
Out of a possible what? 20.
Wow, this is a lot.
Actually, I'm gonna get to the other side of this door and then be like,
You
I'll hold
concentrate
the door
on on your Simmer of Silunia, and suddenly a moon ray just shoots, goes through the bar, and just sends him sprawling in the ground, dead. Like it's totally like or unconscious.
So I'm going to be holding this.
Liar kind of like skiddles down the floor, and you there kind of like seeing there a tear falls down your cheek because he was playing well.
We're not done. I need to do healing word on. Who are we supposed to hit?
You can't do 2 spells.
Yep, you can't. So is
Well,
this
you can do it for a combat exhaustion if you want.
now? The previous thing happened. Sorry, I had jumped a couple of
What?
zeros on you. Suddenly you say, "You've chosen poorly," and he goes and shoots lightning bolt on all those 3 that are perfectly in line there.
Yeah.
So I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Does he still have his fire shield on? Or is he a different one? Is he still on fire?
Can you see from where you are? No.
Well, I can't do it.
Again, one can.
If he survives this.
There's no fire shield.
Counter spell, which I can't spell. I'm just going to shout it out. Counter spell.
Alright, I'm gonna roll the damage. Please roll the dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, no.
7.
No, 9. I got +2 for my shield. So. I don't like the
27, the exact average of.
How much?
27 if you fail.
Oh.
Zirash. Who wants to roll for Zirash?
Oh, I'm the
Against DC 21.
DC 21.
He got a natural 19.
Fucking run.
23.
The Nibelride got a 16.
Nimrite is electrocuted to like cinders.
Zirash saved.
Yeah. Zirash has dexterity 4, so he somehow made it. So instead of 27 is 13.
Okay, now, well, that's not the real problem. The real problem is that I now have to roll a 13 on a con save.
I thought you made your con save.
No, concentration.
Concentration.
Well, that Pharaoh Knight's going to be pretty fucking pissed at everybody, so...
Also, so you didn't. So you still have. You're still up.
I've got 4 hit points.
Yeah, sure. But roll 13. Yeah, 13. Con save.
Do it in the thing. Otherwise, we got a fire elemental running around.
Ooh, I got 17. Nice.
Okay. Oh, you got advantage. You got Warcaster. Yeah.
Oh. And yeah. Okay. So lightning bolt just barrels down. A high-powered lightning bolt barrels down. The Nimrite just like explodes against the back wall and falls to the ground, totally useless, electrocuted.
I'm going to shout to the fireman, fucking kill him, please.
Okay, it is now your turn, Arion.
I guess I'm gonna just jump over whichever one that Javier and run towards the exit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go out because I've only got 1 hit point now. There's no one left to hit.
Okay, so so you rush out,
In fact, I'm gonna stand on the thing, ready to do my ring.
ready to your ring. Okay, it is now Javia's turn. She will look at you as you run past Arion.
Yeah.
Will look at you. Get the master. Avenge me. And she runs towards Manshun. She's gonna punch Manshun. She's gonna go.
Can
She's gonna go. Tink! Ring of mine shielding, bitch, and punch Manshun. Who wants to attack? 3 unarmed strikes.
Not me.
You're aren't you?
Yeah. So natural 4, natural 19, and a natural 1.
Ah,
So 1 hits.
the classic combo.
Was she inspired?
No.
Roll a 1 on the bonus
throw the
dice.
boomerang at him!
Okay, so what's the
What
damage?
do you
I'm thinking about it.
What's the
Everyone get
modifier?
out.
Plus
Miss.
3, plus
Okay,
4.
seriously, get out.
I can't remember what a modifier
Yeah,
is.
miss
3 or 4, but I only rolled a 1.
I think is
Can't do it again till next round.
3.
So 4 damage total.
Please.
Alright, so 4 damage to Manshun. Okay. Punch in the gut and as He looks at her with a lot of contempt, more than before.
Wait, we need to die and we can take that ring.
She, you now see that this mansion, apart from the metal hand that you recognize, he is not wearing a mask, and he has a beautiful, like, young person's face, jet black hair. He's wielding a staff that has intricate runes and a massive gem at the top.
Oh no, it's the real mansion.
And the robes he's wearing, the black robes, they are different than the ones the clone was wearing. This one have runes and they're all shining. And make an Arcana check.
14.
Don't know if I can poison
14.
it.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. This looks Laeral Silverhand levels of power. Who was it? Yeah, Javier doing Javier things. It is now Silas's turn.
You just see a sprinkling of like 3 rings drop on the floor in front of you. And just hear me.
Saludes, give me a sign!
You just hear me next to you say, "Get you and Genhorn out of here!" And then I just run onto the
Yeah.
thing and
You go activate it.
There's Narby waiting at the side.
Activate.
It doesn't cancel my invisibility, does it? Because it's not. I'm not attacking or casting a
No,
spell.
it's not casting a spell. It's activating magic object. I don't know if
I
that.
don't think that it's.
No.
It only says attack
No.
and cast a spell.
Again, you feel being sucked through this void, being made thin and then solid again as you lie dizzy, but now expecting it into the tower.
Does that automatically take me with him because I was still on
Yeah,
the
you were
side?
still on the thing.
You were in the thing.
I was ready to do my ring for everyone.
Yeah, no. If you're standing there, you're also taken, and you're both out.
Is that an action?
That's an action.
And then as my bonus action, you'll just hear me be like, "We gotta get out of here," and I'll start running.
Yeah, down the.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
I'll tell you, I got the stone. I got the stone. We gotta get out of here.
It's now the Fire Elemental's turn. Fire Elemental will do as you said, move on to mansion space, royal damage.
So 7 fire and he's on fire. And then 2 attacks. Ooh, that's not right. 14, that's 15 I think. Sorry.
Does it beat AC 19?
Actually, a 20.
Okay.
20. So he takes 4 plus another 7 fire damage on top of the original fire damage, and he's on fire still.
Yep. You see, as the Fire Elemental goes, you see Manshun is not like agile or anything. He's just standing there, and as the fist of the Fire Elemental kind of like hit the runes of the rope, kind of like flare, and there's almost like an invisible barrel that kind of like the barrel trying to hit Gandalf,
Yeah.
sort of thing. As he's just standing there. It's now Genhorn's turn.
Well, I turn to what's his name, Zeresh. I think it's time for us to leave, buddy. Gonna just dash. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 30. Yeah, so I get to the teleportation circle.
Yeah, the thing's slightly bigger than what
You
it is.
you dash, okay,
Yeah.
you dash there.
And
It's now Zirash's turn, and Zirash turns around, disengages and flees. He's like, okay. He cannot dash.
Can't run that fast.
He's a ranger
Oh, sorry.
paladin. He's not a rogue.
1, 2.
He just no lockpicks.
The actual
He gets to the door,
room,
basically.
he would, from where he is, he'd be able to get to the thing. Not with the scale of this.
Okay, well, we're
10,
using
20,
this in
25,
general for
30.
layer everything, so. Let's call that the exploration size and this the combat size. To be honest, most of D&D maps, when you combat in them in exploration size, they're incredibly tiny.
yeah.
It's like we're fighting in this
Yeah.
room.
that's what it's more like.
Okay, so that was Jirash. Niall.
So I will point to the rings on the floor. get one myself.
Oh, was there ones on the floor?
Yes.
Still, I thought they were. Okay, can I pick one up when I am past?
Are you?
You never knew they were there.
Okay.
Because Silas,
Well, he run past me.
invisible, dropped them, and he heard the voice invisible next to him
Okay.
saying.
But I'm like this at the door, like.
You don't all need them.
But yeah, I'll get one. Time to go.
Wait for his rush.
There's rings on the floor. We might not have another chance. We're gone.
You go.
Did you tell him there's rings on the floor?
Yes, I pointed at them.
Okay, so
he'll
you
manage.
appear there. It's now Mansion's turn, and you don't know what's going on there.
Also, I want to move my. Also, I want to try this. I don't know if it would work. But I want to move my unicorn spirit bonus action into there. Will that actually teleport through?
No.
It won't. It's just,
Yeah, you go there. Oh, the unicorn.
It's
didn't
like.
come. So you don't know what's going on there on the other end, but you arrive here. So you are a bit ahead of the situation. So what do you do?
How big are the windows in this room? Like, could I?
Yeah, you can fit through.
I will. When I come through, I will jump through one of those windows. Then.
Just I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go. Bye.
I jump, cast slow. Wait, I'll tell you to come with me.
No, I have to wait for the others.
Fine!
You go. Yeah, you go like scuba diver.
I'll be on the. I'll drop and I'll hang on it, and I'll just say.
You're just picking over.
Yeah, so I'm like, we're going out the window.
Run, you fools!
Okay, you arrive there. He's doing that. What are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna drink my other potion and then wait for the other two to arrive and then point towards the window when they do. Or,
Okay, so you drink another potion.
yeah.
Go for it.
2, 1, so 5 points.
5 points.
I'll have cancelled my invisibility as well, because otherwise it wouldn't make any sense.
Okay, yeah.
To the window, or they go to the wrong window?
So you're drinking the potion and you're kind of like standing there in the middle or next to the teleportation
I'm
circle.
standing to the window that we're going to.
Yeah, okay, the
I
window,
know where
yeah,
it
it is between one of the bookshelves. A moment later, you hold your breath as like, oh, it's coming, and then and Genhune and Niall appear there.
Right. We take down the rune now, and then we go.
No, wait for his rush.
No, we need to.
We're waiting for his
We
rush.
run now.
We're waiting for his
Do the
rush.
rune.
Go
No
out the
time.
window.
Huh?
Out the window now.
No.
Silas is waiting. To the
No.
room.
Job, take down the rune, otherwise nothing can happen.
Are we still?
It's in the other tower. Take the windows. It's faster.
Have we got initiative still?
Yeah, but I'm not. It's no initiative. I'm
Can
good.
I can drink a potion then, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Because I'm just gonna drink that stupid potion I've got because I'm like so low right now.
Well, the one that makes you.
It's just like 8d4 plus 8 plus potentially I might be able to fly. I don't know.
Yes.
Because
Uh,
we're in this tower and I really don't know what's
I
going on.
remember.
Do you not have any of that ointment?
What
That's like
ointment?
the one that we all sectioned off. That's like a paste that you put on. That's like 2d8 plus. You would have some of that.
We'll add some of that.
We all divvied it up.
I used one.
Oh, to get rid of yeah, let's get rid of poison.
I used one before I
I'm
jumped.
on like 3 hit points.
That creature regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points.
I'm gonna heal a word myself. Real quick. What do we say heal a word does now?
1d6.
4, 8.
Yep. Go for it. So you drink it.
Yeah, so 8d4.
84. Go for it.
5, 7, 14.
There you go. That's why you've been accumulating magic items.
22 plus 8 is 30 hit points.
30 hit points. And as you drink it, you'll go gluk, 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 and it's kind of like Red Bull gives you wings. And you go, and you feel like gravity not taking as much of a hold on you.
Do you have any more of those?
I can fly now.
Are you going to be able to fit out the window?
Can I get out the window?
Yes, because it's one size smaller and you can squeeze one. Because you're medium, you're
I
not
can carry
large.
someone flying, can't I, as well?
Yeah, you can.
Why is the window
one
faster?
person?
There's a Resh up here.
Okay, so
There's a Resh up here.
the what?
There's a
Zurash.
Resh.
Is he coming?
Zuraj hasn't appeared yet.
Okay. Go out the window.
Wait,
Alice
10
is
seconds. 20 seconds since you got here. Go.
And is that the way to the rune?
You see me?
Yes. Go.
You gotta jump now or I'm leaving you.
I don't even see you. I just climb out.
The teleporting
Jesus.
ring starts to light up. What are you doing?
Pylon!
The rune starts to like light up.
I'm standing at the top of the stairs. I'm hoping everyone goes to the window.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Tell me quickly what you're doing.
I'm over here, but I'm
We're
getting
going
ready.
to the window.
I'm ready. I'm looking. I'm ready. What's that?
Do you jump out the window?
You see the what appears to be blackened and dead body of Zirash
Oh shit.
standing on the teleporter ring and Manjun there
Oh fuck.
with the staff looking at you all.
I sprint downstairs.
I kick
And
off.
we go back to initiative. That was his turn. Arion, your turn.
I turn and sprint down the stairs.
Okay, you sprint down the
I
stairs.
jump as
How
far
many
as I
hit
can.
points?
Yeah, you go. "Wah!" You
Yeah,
jump away.
50 something. That's bullshit.
It's Javia's turn.
Shit.
She's probably dead.
Because
It's Silas's turn.
I kick off the wall and I activate my
Your wingsuit. Okay.
Well, I grab the medallion out of one of my pockets as I'm like holding on. and
Oh,
then-
you're gonna try to wingsuit out of the force field.
And then I kick off the wall and activate my
Okay,
wingsuit.
okay, you go. And just.
Can I try and rotate my body so I'm like upside down essentially?
No, no.
Yeah.
It was a wingsuit. It's
Yeah.
not like a.
I just mean this way.
Yeah, I know.
so
but-
I'm looking at the sky.
Sure, I'll allow you. Yeah. So you kick out.
Because I'm that
You
way.
have
yeah.
your amulet, and you're just looking at the sky up
Yeah.
there. Fire elemental gone. Genhorn.
Is this potion? Is it concentration?
Nope.
No. Okay.
You can just
This
you
is
can
real
just now
life.
fly.
Okay. Cool.
Jump out the window.
Right. Can we now kind of like
I
combine our
mean,
turn?
you kind of loiter around there for a minute.
I know. Can we now like combine our turn? Can I like jump out the window with him and like fly with him like the snowman?
You're gonna try and grab an Niall and jump out the window.
Well, I want him to like come with me.
Well,
Screw him.
yeah. Make a.
I don't want it. I don't want
That's
it.
exactly how
You don't want it. You're gonna resist it.
Yeah,
So
you-
as you
Okay,
come to
so
grab
I'm
him,
not gonna-
he kind of like steps
No,
away
I don't
from
want
you.
to like forcefully grab him. I'm just gonna say let's go, and if you say no, I'm just gonna go.
No, this is
So you jump out the window.
Yeah.
You squeeze through the window and go. "Wah!"
I'm flying.
Oh, you're flying, of
Yeah.
course. And you go.
And as
you
I'm-
see there, gliding, Silas. As you, Silas, see the most weird image in your life, because it's not like graceful. And suddenly, the big druid kind of like and starts floating in the air, kind of like moving at 60 feet per second, kind of flying forward.
You cast spells that far.
What are you doing? Where are you flying towards?
So I'm flying out the window, but as I'm flying out, I'm gonna fucking hell. I'm gonna conjure some animals in the room as I leave.
You go. You turn around as you leave with the flag and go. What do you conjure?
I mean,
He
some
does
bears
still
would be
have
fun.
counterspell.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
There's some fucking bears.
It's just fucking bad.
There's motherfucking bears. in there.
Suddenly, bear with
Like,
me.
there's like
How many bears do you want?
I think I can get 8 black bears out of that.
Get 8 black bears into the room.
Christ.
petting zoo.
Oh my
Okay.
god. This is gonna
Eight
this
black
is gonna get
bears.
better.
Appear. Basically, they just like fill in the room. The room is filled with black bears, one on top, like not one on top of each other. They're not stacked, but there's a lot of black bears.
So it's just Niall Within and Manchu. Where's Manchu?
Mansion is
Black
there in the
bears.
center.
And just like, run you
Perfect.
fools! I'm like, I've gone out of like an eye shot from the window. It's like,
Yeah, sure thing. Niall, Mansion turns around and suddenly a bunch of black bears appear in the middle of the room. And you're like, hey! Everyone's just flying away. Because to your eyes, Arion also like flew away.
Oh, sorry,
An
sorry,
acrobatics
sorry, 4 black
maneuver.
bears, sorry.
Okay.
24,
Four black bears.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Not quite as crazy.
Yeah.
get right by Manchun.
You not jumping out the window?
I mean, not that it really probably matters. At this
And
point,
I'm
but
gonna-
They got.
I place. What are you doing?
I'll just roll their initiative in case it really matters.
It does.
It's 19 for them, by the way.
Still about to get annihilated by
I know.
whatever he's doing.
It does matter. I walk towards Manchun.
I know what John's
I place a black dragon coin on the floor
Yeah.
and I put my badge on it.
Okay.
And I hit the moon. Can I manacle him at the same time?
Oh my god!
I put manacles on him.
He takes an action to do the teleporting thing. You're gonna get that everywhere.
Come on!
Oh my god!
You're perfect evidence.
So you actually, so you put the teleporting circle there and you activate it.
Yes.
He opens his eyes
I
wide
grab him.
as you both, you flying away from the window. You in particular, because you're gliding away.
Yeah, I was.
But you see a green light, kind of like from the window you jumped, and you perfectly see, like Niall grabbing Manchun's metal hand and going, and they both. A circle suddenly like traces itself, kind of like in a clockwise form, like the runes appear super fast, and they both disappear with a flash of green light as you're flying there. Oh, and all the bears, and a bear was caught there.
right.
One of the bears. As you jump away and suddenly, and you hear no more. You are now there's silence in the tower.
3 bears upstairs.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The bears are just wrecking shit.
Up there.
Oh, that's a great point.
Yeah, we should probably end.
Niall, you arrive somewhere at Blackstaff Tower, but it's not the map room. It's not a room that you know of. It is a perfectly circular black room. Rooms all around you. The circle in the middle and a set of stairs leading outside. And it is you, Manchun, and the bear. And it is now Manchun's turn.
This is not a drill!
Points,
Somebody!
Manchun points a finger at you. You've chosen poorly. Make a constitution saving throw.
Salute! Salute!
Jump out the window!
No! It's not going to be good enough.
Well,
That's 2, I think.
what's your next character?
12.
You see a flash of green light and it's almost gone instantly. As you take about 70 points of necrotic damage. And it's the pain and the agony is too much to bear, sorry. And your consciousness goes. And
Well,
that's
this is shit.
where we're gonna leave.
We killed Niall! Are you happy now?
And this is where we're gonna leave this session.
No,
Yes.
sorry, the bear gets an attack, surely, come on.
Okay, the bear is dead. Next turn.
How did he kill
Probably the same way he just killed you. 70 odd points of
You
damage.
just boasted about how many hit points he had.
He had,
and he comes
like,
up
he had
dead.
about 4 or 5 turns to do. I mean, he's like going to be level 9. Sorry, not level 9, he's like level 20. He's going to have like level 9 spells.
Well,
You might actually have to roll the damage because if it's over double George's hit points, he is just.
Yeah, but if his finger of death or disintegrate, he's just dead anyway.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's gone.
So
Oh
like,
shit.
George's like, hold on, just rest as he points at him. And
But
he's
my-
like, tighten up your shit.
my
And he's just
personality
throwing
lives
dust.
on
Hey.
in all of you.
It was a very heroic. The police trying to bring Superman to the police station. That was kind of the thing you did.
I can't think of a better way of going out.
And I guess when you watch this, Joaquin, I hope you have fun. That was quite interesting. I definitely wasn't expecting.
My next character is going to be Niall Fan. I'm going to hear stories about what he did.
Elgin. Just play Elgin.
play what is it called? An artificer specialized in alchemy. That's Elgin Man. With a halfling girlfriend. We'll talk about this during the week. That was Walter Deep Drown Heist, infiltration into Mansions, Cola Towers, session 25. I mean, based on the fact of how poorly it could have gone there at the end, before the real Manchu would show up, which was only 2 turns after the beginning of the battle. You acted pretty fast. I say that Silas going there and getting the thing was, even though it triggered the violence, it gave you essentially the success. You were a lot more successful than you could have, based on the situation you have found yourself in, and an interesting choice by Niall at the end to bring Manshun to the police station.
Teleports away.
I was going to say.
And a bear. You know what?
The
When
bear
they
needs
look
to
at the evidence, a lot of people will be asking about the bear. You know, okay, how does it fit in this?
Now I'm died by a bear.
Damn it!
Okay, the bear is the key. You know, like people trying to analyze Lost, you know, the show.
But the thing
The
is,
bear is the key.
none of us will know what happened either. There was a flash of green light. Oh no, you saw, didn't you?
I just saw him disappear, but I wouldn't have seen like what.
No,
happened.
everyone saw a flash of green light and them disappearing. You saw them disappearing, and that's the end of it. Anyway,
Shit.
we'll see where this goes during the week.
Whoever's watching.